Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's live. It's all good.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, we're talking right now.
I guess I should post a link to Twitter, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't, like, just forget how to type stream, I swear.
Oh my god.
It's fine. Hello, James. Welcome. Man, it's really weird that this game starts on the Pixie for the gen. Or one
We're
of
doing
them?
something new. Like, is there a Pixie at the end?
Yeah,
no
it's
idea.
Meloetta.
Oh, wouldn't really. I never thought Meloetta was a Pixie Pokemon, to be honest.
I get it, but it still feels weird that they like.
Yeah.
But I guess you know this is the official first Pokemon of Gen 5. So.
Gen 5 is doing things different. Gen 5 is doing it differently. Okay?
Right from the start.
Right from the start.
I've never known how to feel about Victini. Like, the design's fine, but I just think I just don't like the Pixie Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't... Look.
He's at least not over-designed, I guess. Like, he's fair. Has a pleasant color scheme for the most part.
Josh, you were yelling at Riolu last week. And this Pokemon is more Combuskin than Riolu is.
I'm trying not to think about it. Like, it's the first Pokemon I didn't want to, like, completely trash it on first go. Like, you know I hate the stupid V on the stomach. You know I don't like the flesh tone color. Like...
I like Victini. Victini's good. Fire Psychic is a fun type. I hate that the event is locked, so you really have to, like... If you want to replay it, you need to cheat to get this event. Because, like, for me, it was part of the release. Like, this was right at the start, so it feels so, like, integral to the game. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Victini's a weird Pokemon.
Yeah.
But it's good enough for what it is. Its ability is messed up. It's wrong. You should not have that.
Okay.
But other than that, you know, it's fine. For me, this is one of my favorite of the Pixie Pokemon.
Okay.
But
I'm definitely middle of the road, I guess.
It doesn't say much.
No.
By saying that.
He also has, like, the unfortunate thing of being, like, the Pokemon with one of the worst film releases in the franchise.
I mean, that's not his fault.
And I'm not saying that the film is bad. I'm saying the film release was bad.
I don't remember the Victini film at all.
There was 2 of them.
Which one? Which one?
2? Oh,
they had versions of the movie.
Oh.
And different Pokemon show up, and the villain uses different Pokemon, like, between the 2 versions. Oh. So if you want the full story, you have to watch both versions of the movie.
Okay.
It was a really bad gimmick.
I like that they tried it. I do like that they tried that.
You know what? I actually really appreciate that Victini was in that movie, because just like it being 0 in the Pokedex, like, they're trying something different.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. It doesn't really work, but they were trying. That was setting the tone.
At least for in America, the film was just, like, on TV. But, like, I can't imagine, like, being a Japanese kid and going, like, having to convince your parents to let you go watch this movie twice so you can watch both versions.
Yeah.
Like... Because that's
Luckily,
I think
they
about that
never did
every
it again.
time I look at this Pokemon. It's like, oh, that weird film format. Like they released this in is so weird. But we'll move on to Stastasia or whatever this Pokemon Snivy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Snivy, my
The
boy.
best, I would say, it's the best starter for this generation.
You.
Oh, Josh
Okay.
has feelings. Josh has
Oh god, here we go. Like it's the one I like the most out of all three. There, I'll put it that.
Okay, that's fine. I
I-
actually really like this Pokemon. Like, it keeps to a very
Oh.
minimal color palette. He has a very fun silhouette. Like, I've even made peace with the 2 stupid lines on his chest that don't need to be there. Like, he's really fun. He has the same shape as Excalibur from Soul Eater for some reason. It's a little odd, but he's good. I really like his design.
Yeah. I really like this design. This is one of my favorite Pokemon in general. Like, the attitude is perfect. It was just like, this was one of the first Pokemon I saw for Gen 5, and I was just like, Brass Team keeps winning. And I love it. He's so good.
Like, I didn't choose him as my starter, but I do really like the design. Like, he's real solid. The second Evo, we're losing it a bit for me.
I mean, look.
Middle ones are kind of iffy anyway.
Selkie, you
What
know
about
you
the
love
first
this. You know
Of course, I love it,
this.
but like, it's I just like I like the first and like the last more than like 7.
I
Its
noticed that
legs have
his
become little
arms
heels.
got a little bit shorter.
Just a 10.
Just a little bit. I don't like the little bushes on his back. I don't think those need to be there. Like, I get
Yeah,
that like the
it's-
green pattern on the face is meant to emulate hair, and it's not distracting, so like it's fine the way that it is. But
Yeah, it's. I don't love this design. I don't hate it. You know, I actually am very. You know, usually, Josh, I'm like, ugh, lines. Here, I'm very confused by the like wave line. Like, I kind of get what they're going for, but at the same time, I'm like, it looks more like a wave than like the top they're wanting to imply.
yeah, he's not the most offensive middle stage for like a Pokemon,
Oh, no.
especially for grass.
God, no.
Grass has it rough with their middle evolutions from like
You know what?
Gen 4 onward.
Ivysaur is great. Shut up.
No, I said from Gen 4 onward.
Yeah, but I remember what you said about Ivysaur.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. How do you feel about Superior? Before I say my beefs.
Okay, I have feelings, like, I have an idea of what you're gonna say. This, I was like, Rayquaza is one of my favorite Pokemon. I like snake Pokemon. The fact that there's a grass snake, I was just like, yes, this is everything I've wanted for, like, this was my favorite starter for a very long time. It's definitely lessened over time. I wish its arms were like more noticeable because it like you could think that it's Dominic. I'm so upset right now. You are not too early to say that. Anyway, no, Superior is still really good. I just think it's a little bit too much. Like, it's got a little bit of this like flapper influence that I kind of wish they would. I don't know. Like, I want to like it because like this should appeal to me, and I did at the time. But every year I'm just like, there's a little bit. I wish there was less and more. Like,
Yeah.
this is not what I wanted Snivy to become.
Like, I think the patterns are too much. Like, the golden pattern on the back, I don't really like. I don't like the bushes at the end of the tail. The weird bunny ears I've always been confused about. I actually like the collar motif. That's kind of really neat.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's all it needed to convey what it needed to. I feel like the extra elements feel a little too extra. I feel like it clutters things. Because it almost doesn't feel like it leads, like the design elements lead to the face as well especially with the pattern on the back. I've always like had a hard time with this design.
So
I really do.
yeah,
I do like it. Like I really do. I mean, the only part I like, don't actually like is the weird leaves on the tail, but that's literally it. I love the swirliness of it. I do like the yellow pattern on the back, and it just I like it.
Okay.
it's
It's
very
definitely my kind of Pokemon.
it's real, which I do like, and I'm actually looking at it now, and I kind of like the idea. And, like it looks like kind of like a green or something. Like the shedding of the skin is like a peeling of a vegetable, which I actually think is kind of cool. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm
Genius,
just like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it's like a banana.
It's got a motif going for him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just wish maybe there was another typing to make the yellow on the patterns make a little bit more sense, but you know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah. And then we have Pokaboo, who I adore. Look how happy this boy is.
Capic's real good. Capic's real good.
I've always loved
He's a
him.
cute little
Like
boy.
he has a real distinct color palette that just doesn't get in the way of anything. Like nice, basically 2 colors with 2 accents. He's real simplistic shape, but he doesn't get lost in that simplistic shape, unlike the Gen 8 starters.
Holy
Okay.
shit, we're not even there. We're not even there. It's come up so much, and we're not even there.
Preemptive
Yeah.
complaining.
I really like Tefting. I like the little bandit motif and like how it looks like the bandana is his ears. Like the ears are like a banana, and I like the little splink element of the like twisting tail.
Yeah.
Like this is a real good design. I do really like Tefting.
Uh-huh. Oh, hello, Maestro. Yeah, for the most part, I do like this line. Like, he's a cute, chunky boy. Or Pig Knight? Yeah.
Yeah, Pig Knight. Pig Knight's- I like Pig Knight.
They do introduce
the-
the one design element I don't like in this line with Chabo, and that's
Yeah.
the yellow things on the front.
Josh, be happy it's not as bad as Infernape. Like this is
You're
it's definitely
you're
building off of
right,
that.
but I still think like the design could have been a little bit cleaner. Like I
Yeah,
actually
he's TDI.
I don't even mind the yellow armbands. I think that's a cute way of incorporating the crest from the first evolution, while drawing attention to his arms.
Yeah. Yeah.
The overalls,
Like-
it's a fine pattern. It's like an extension of what he had before while not being cluttered. The only thing that feels cluttered to me are these, like, weird emblems, maybe?
That makes sense. I don't know. Like for me, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this pig really loves wrestling in Ariana Grande, and that's not bad.
I only know what 2 of those are. I don't know what either of them
Okay.
are, actually. I barely know anything about wrestling, and the only thing I know about
Well,
Ariana
but
Grande...
you know Ariana Grande. She's in Final Fantasy,
Yeah, and Victorious.
Okay.
and she has these ears.
And we got Embor.
Love that boy.
I really
Really?
like
I
Embor.
didn't know.
I do think the swirls are a bit much.
Oh, I do like the swirls. I love that it kind of like gives it a nice pattern. I do like the swirl.
Like, I get why it's there, but it's almost that Infernape issue of like, it just makes the design a little bit cluttered, especially when like the flame collar is already there, and that's already such a big design element that I feel like you didn't
Yeah,
need
but, like-
the golden like emblem there, especially
I
it going
kind of-
all the way around.
I get what you're saying, but I'm also like a little bit afraid of like the whole Typhlosion thing. I know it wouldn't be that bad if you removed
No,
that,
because
but,
he still
like,
had he would still have the black band around his like waist, and I think like that would be enough still. Like there's still enough in the
For
design
me-
to where like you're looking at the whole design, like everything kind of leads to one part or another.
for me, it still worked works, especially if you're considering superiors like royal patterns. Like,
Yeah, I
those
prefer
two
how they're
go
incorporated
together.
here than in Superior.
Oh, for sure. And to be fair, again, I think that like it's just a pattern instead of like actual like things like Infernape has, where it's like multiple just extra pieces. Definitely help.
Uh-huh.
Because it could have gone worse. Pig Knight almost went there, and they're like, we're gonna reduce it a little bit.
Yeah. And we got my personal favorite of the 3 starters, Mijimaru, because he's my stupid little otter clown.
I do like the
love him.
concept of taking the little shell and using it as a weapon.
Mhm.
That was a smart idea.
Yeah, it's real cute. It's his little sword because he's a stupid samurai, and I love that motif. The white doesn't
Also
even
looks-
bother me because the 2 blues really like help balance out the design, and the entire thing isn't white. It's just like his head and his little arms.
It's for me, it's better than Piplup. And I don't know, like it's an otter. That's already better. We don't need to go over that again, but just like, I don't know. It's not bad. It's for me, out of the 3, this is probably my least favorite, but it's still cute.
Yeah, like I
That,
love
that
the
will change.
I do love the Gen 5 like starter lineup. Like I feel like for me they're the strongest since Gen 1.
Yeah, no, they're real good for me too.
And we get his like his his little Angie phase, his Angie teenage years. Except he's so fucking cute.
One of
It's a good.
yeah,
It's really.
this is
well
one of
done.
my favorite Pokemon ever.
Hmm.
It's such a strong design. I love it so much. She's very adorable.
It's such a
They really
build
good
up Oshawott
color
as well.
palette. And they incorporate
Yeah.
black in a way that isn't as like drowning out their design like a lot of Gen 4 did. Like the black is
Yeah.
there as an accent to the design rather than like
Yep.
being the main focus. And I feel like that really helps. Like it still makes the blue pop in a nice way.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
this
it's
is
very
this is
good.
one of my favorite like middle stages of like any of the starters. Like
Easily, for sure.
he's
It's-
so cute.
In general, like again, this might be in my top 10 Pokemon. I just really fucking love a lot. And he looks so angry all the time, but like you can't help but be like, it's so cute that you're angry.
He's super cute. I've always
Which
been
might have been a problem
yeah. I've always
because
been
of what he
confused
turns
about
into.
Samurott.
So I can explain it for you really quickly, which is that everyone was like, "You're so cute, Dwight," and he's like, "No, I'm not," and you're like, "Yeah, you are," and he's like, "I'm gonna show you that I'm not cute," and he became this. So like,
I guess that's not my issue.
No,
I have a design issue with him, and that's he's so top heavy, and that's never been a thing in this line.
yeah,
And that's always felt like because like the rest of the like Mijimaru and Dewat like have really balanced designs, like. But this
Yeah,
one's
they're so
so
strong.
top heavy that I'm like, what happened? Like, he never had a helmet before. I understand it's supposed to be like, you know, helmet thing, but it feels weird that ended up happening.
So to be clear, Josh is saying too much top energy here. I like Samurai. I still do. I do feel like the shell is too much on his head.
'Cause I like the rest of the
it's a
design.
lot. Oh, for sure. And I do like the little swords, and every time he pulls one out in like an action thing, it's real cute.
Yeah. He doesn't
yeah,
have any
it's
extraneous
for me.
patterns, like, which I love. Like,
Oh my God.
Like, nowhere on his fur are there, like, weird Gen 2 circles. There's no, like, weird armbands. He has these really, like, he just has the, like, the shell armor. But that color has
Yeah.
always been in the design, so it doesn't feel overbearing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really nice, aside from, like, how big the helmet is.
Yeah.
It's my only issue.
It's like I would have stood up, but this helmet is weighing me down, so I gotta be on all fours.
It feels like that. What even is the next boat? Oh,
It's a construction worker Pokemon.
yeah. He's seen some things. He's attentive.
It's pretty fair for it. He's there for that. It's just Pat and a rat.
I mean, I like him more than Bidoof, because at least he has like a defining character trait, like on the design.
Yeah. He's like a hypno Pokemon.
Yeah.
He looks super stressed. with
He's
his
got
eyes.
that keen eye.
Hey, he doesn't have any weird armbands or like other patterns aside from the eyes. Like, you know, he's fine. I'm surprised.
and the
He's a little
eyes
plain
are like
in the body shape, but
yeah.
Hmm.
They really just want you to focus on the eyes, which I think is fine. I think it's a good choice for them to like kind of pare it back so you can just focus on one thing.
yeah, I do kind of like that. Did you have an opinion, Selkie?
No, not really. Just like I do like his eyes look kind of stressful. That's pretty much all I could think.
I mean, he looks more stressed in his evolved form.
I do like the evolved form,
Oh,
though. Like
yeah.
Bartok. I love the concept of like the high vis vest thing.
I think
Yeah.
that's
It's
kind
really
of cute.
It's cute.
Yeah. It's very much like here's the construction work. He's got the vest on. He's still got the eyes. He's like this is the supervisor. He's a little bit taller, so he gets to wear a vest to show people he's in charge. I don't know. It's cute. I actually really like this Pokemon.
It's nice.
Oh,
It's
Maestro.
really
I
so
just don't stream on weekends, so. But you know, it's a good thing I didn't get in the way of
Usually.
anything. So.
Yes, he and Hypno King for sure.
Oh no. And his color palette actually like is pretty striking with the red and yellow.
Yeah, I actually
don't
really
like the
like
yellow
it.
lines on the tail because I feel like the vest look is already a little busy on the small design, and
That's fair.
I do like the
Okay.
vest pattern actually quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, like
I
if you
feel the
didn't have
yellow lines.
if you didn't have the lines on the tail, I feel like that just like more brings your eye to the vest and the eyes. But
I do agree with you actually.
I feel the yellow eyes on the tail actually work with it. Like better
It's
than if it was
not
just
okay.
it's not that
not
it doesn't
Take
work.
the design down. It doesn't take the design down. It would probably be better without it.
Yeah.
I think the other way, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
This is what I just do.
How do you feel about the dog of the gen?
I love Lillipup. I'm sorry.
Not really
Sorry.
fond
I'm
of its
sorry.
face.
I think its face is really cute. I
Wait,
feel like
wait,
if
Wait a
the
minute.
dog sits based off of
Selkie, why do I like this design and you don't?
Yeah, it just the face always bothered me. It just was like
He's got a big floofy face.
he just got mashed potato thrown at his face.
Josh likes mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are good.
Of course, they're the best, but like it bothered me for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't like it for some reason.
Like he has
I-
his
I'm-
three
I love
colors. It looks good. The pattern on the back isn't distracting. Like
Yep.
he's cute. You feel like you can just hold him and like just he's
Yeah,
he's
no,
soft
I-
and adorable.
It's funny. I really do not like the dogs in real life that this one is Lillipup is based off of. I think they are almost always like really ugly. I feel bad because I know a lot of people love them. And to be clear, when they are trimmed, they're actually really cute. And like Lillipup captures that energy, but a lot of people just don't. So it's just like this giant mess where there's always like they always look dirty. And I don't know. Lillipup is like, I'm just like, no, you're perfect. You're
You're
good.
cute.
This is a good dog.
He gets a little bit of a face trim with Herdier, you know?
I much prefer like Herdier onwards. Like I love.
I do love the
design.
mustache. I love his little cloak.
It's really cute
I'm like, oh, look
Yeah.
at this grumpy fellow.
with a coat.
He's real good.
And they keep the color
I
palette
love
the
it.
same. No weird patterns. Like, they know what they're doing. Like,
Yeah, legitimately one of the best. Like, I just love this line.
I do too.
I-
He's so cute.
Yeah, this is one of the cutest middle stages.
And
too.
he's the loyal dog.
Yeah,
He's so
it's
cute.
good. Good face.
Even like, I don't know, like I knew a lot of people who really didn't like Stoutland because they're like, oh, his mustache is dumb, and I'm
Yes.
like, how can you hate the mustache? Look at it.
I honestly, I do feel like it's just too long. It's too much.
But he's
Herdier
the
was
big-hearted
so good.
category. Where do you
Um,
think that heart comes from? It comes from his mustache.
It's just too much. I do like it's the
I
only part I
do-
don't like of that design because I love the design. I love how fluffy it looks. It's just so cute.
This is my least favorite of the three, but like that's not like saying that much because of how much I love the other two.
I
It's
do
still
prefer Herdier the most because he's just like the frumpiest to me in a good way.
Same.
But then I saw that this lad can learn surf, and I was like, I don't even need a water type this gen. I can just be on my dog.
Yep, he paddles.
It's so
boat
cute. It makes me think that like his mustache is like like the life raft part, or like the inner tube.
Yeah,
I
it's a
guess.
floaty.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh
That's
no,
a
it makes it cuter. Love this, love this guy.
Welcome, Tyson. Hello.
Oh no,
We got the gang here.
everyone's here tonight.
Oh man, Purloin. Purloin. Got to
Okay,
miss
this-
you.
This bitch should not stand on two legs. Let's be clear.
Thank you. That's my biggest problem.
Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not.
Yes, this is correct. Everything past this, when Purloin is standing, is just awful. I don't want that.
Facts.
I like this design. I
do-
like this design.
love
The
it.
second it stands, I hate it. It needs to go away.
Yeah.
This thing is hideous.
Ugly
I was.
bitch.
You know what? Thank you, Ian. I don't really like Purloin. Like it feels like such a letdown after the dog line, where this just has like there's so many colors going on. The pattern's really weird to me. It's got these eyelash wings. I don't know, like it's weird. I don't like the
What?
skin tone.
Look, purple is good.
It is.
No, I like the purple. I don't like the skin tone.
Okay.
I don't get why you're just like, you see this and you're always like, this is skin.
Because it's usually like these type of shades are a shorthand for that.
Yeah, but for here it just reads as different color further.
I
Okay.
guess. I mean,
You're
I guess
so
I don't hate
upset.
the design, but I'm just like, I don't know. It's not for me. And I don't even remember what the evolve form. Oh,
Viper.
I do.
It's like
It's
you are
in
gonna like
new
it,
Po-
Josh, probably.
It's in new Pokemon Snap a lot.
wait. So why didn't they just use this yellow?
So yeah,
Mm.
I do like this Pokemon.
Like I
think
don't
this is
mind this
really
color
cool.
scheme. It makes me almost confused why like this yellow wasn't used on the previous Evo.
because Pokemon does this sometimes.
I guess.
I really like this Pokemon. It always makes me want to use a Purloin, and then it's just like the first Pokemon into the PC. The second I run into like, oh, I need another Pokemon, Purloin is always out of there. I've never used the Lightbird in Gen 5. I want to, it's just I don't like its moveset, and I'm just like, ugh. You know, I'm looking at this dog, and this dog is too cute. I can't
Right.
just be like,
Like
yeah.
the design's fine. It's fine. I like this more than the previous evolution, actually.
Sulky, what are your thoughts?
Honestly, I didn't actually use Liepard either.
Oh.
For some reason, I can't remember why. I don't think it really jumped out at me. I do like some parts. I like the kind of leopard detailing somewhat. I like
Yeah.
the tail. But other than that, it's alright.
Okay.
It's like a weird mix of Gen 2 and 3.
yeah,
like, just,
with the pattern.
The patterns are Gen 2, but the eyes feel like tropical, like Gen 3.
Yeah.
And the overall silhouette reads Gen 5. So it's a real weird Pokemon.
Yeah, it is. Like I was gonna go like, do I like the pattern or not? But the pattern's not like egregious enough. Like it's actually fairly fine. It's subdued enough to, and it kind of
It's
like
Fine.
it kind of
Yeah,
needs to be there so you can recognize what the design's based on.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm glad it's not like oppressive. It's a nice balance. Oh right, the monkeys.
Oh,
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Broccoli
Gorgeous.
Chain over here?
Broccoli Head. He's
Um,
alright.
I liked these the first time I saw them. I've grown less and less. I basically, whenever I see them show up again, I just kind of roll my eyes at this point.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't hate it the way a lot of people do, but I get why people do.
They feel rather like
Yeah.
copy pasted in a way that you don't want in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not even like bad. Well, there's one I don't like, but
Yeah. I do think that. Well, there's one of the evolutions that I like, and the rest of them I can kind of give or take.
yeah. It feels like a.
Yeah.
I do prefer the idea that like these are your second starter as opposed to what they did in Gen 6. If you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
for sure.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I actually do
Uh,
like
Simisage,
Semi-Sage. I actually like his
Really good
design
Same.
design.
a lot.
Really good design.
The
I
Weird
like the
Elvis
pompadour.
Pokemon, it's fine.
I like the weird. This always comes off as like a crop top jacket to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Same.
Like I kind of love the energy. Like the color palette is still good. The patterning of the yellow on his pompadour is like, it's actually fine because it doesn't take up
Yeah.
too much of the design, and it doesn't take away from anything. This is the best of the three in my opinion. For their
Yeah,
final
no, for sure.
egos.
Not even close for me, honestly.
It's good. I feel like it's hard to really comment on the first Evos because they are so
Yeah, they're just so similar to each other.
they're
So
they're
much-
just they're the same silhouette with just slightly different hair on top and a different color palette. But it's not even like the color palettes are bad, so like
Yeah.
Oh, we get to
Oh.
we then move on to the least favorite Pokemon as of 2016.
I was honestly
I-
surprised at that, I will say.
I don't mind Pansear.
First one was fun.
Simisear though. Simisear. I actually like Pansear maybe the most out of the three
Like the base
monkey
evolutions.
starts, but it turns into this, and I'm just like
I don't like his energy. I don't like his
I love
coat.
the energy.
I don't like his head fluff. I'm
It's, again, the Elton John thing. Where I'm just like, yeah, I get it, but I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need it.
yeah, I'm like, nah, sorry. I'm not about this. I do think it's funny that he had the least amount of votes of all Pokemon. So that's
Yeah.
real funny.
Out of like every Pokemon in existence.
Oh, so in 2016 they had a poll in Japan of like vote for your favorite Pokemon, and Simmerseer had the least amount of votes.
Good.
And that's just really funny to me. I think this is the worst of the base evos, because like,
Yeah.
it took me a
Yeah.
minute to realize this was a splash of water on the head. I don't think it reads very well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not my favorite.
Because it looks too close to the grass one, but the grass one reads more
Yep.
as like a tree, more than this reads as like
Yeah.
a splash. Especially at first glance. Like, I feel like I have to
Yep.
look at this for like a minute to realize, oh, it's a splash. Okay.
They definitely could have done something to emphasize it, but yeah.
I'm almost surprised they didn't like try to make it a wave,
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
make sense.
but it is what it is. I don't like Simipour. I'm
It's just
sorry,
surprising no one
Kelsey.
here that it's my favorite one.
I know.
Yeah, not surprising.
This one's my least favorite of the three. Like,
Oh. It's
it's
Oh,
lost the
man,
water
this is-
motif. Like, I don't feel it at all in the design anymore. Like,
this is some Samugi V3 energy. Like, it's just like, hi guys, I'm playing here, but like I'm just happy to be here, y'all. I can't. It's too much and it's too plain at the same time. I don't know. I really.
it feels kind of sad that like Simmer Sage is like the knockout design of the three, and it's the first one in the number lineup.
Yeah.
So you look at the other
Yeah.
two and go like, oh, this is what we got.
I probably for some reason I probably used this one the most.
I
Actually, I
ended
know why I've used this one the most is because I started with Snivy. So
Yeah,
I, got this.
I had Simmerseer, so. But I like the idea of the monkeys a lot, like of having the secondary
it's
starters
fun.
for the gen. It's a really cool.
Yeah.
They're not just like, here's your
Cool
Kanto
concept.
starter that will replace your modern starter. Like,
God.
it's fine. Do you like Muna? Is that what this is?
Moon is cute.
Fluffy.
Yeah, because Moon is alright. I like the flower pattern, I guess, but like I much prefer the evolution.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You
I can see
probably
that
know that
video.
I hate the flower pattern.
Of course.
I don't mind it. It's fine for me. It's weird, but like, it's cute that it's like kind of a reference.
Yeah, I didn't mind the flower pattern at first, and then I saw the Evo and was like, I think this shouldn't have had the flower pattern.
Yeah, that's fair because the evil does look a lot better in like every way.
Yeah,
Moon
I'd
is
almost
just
think this
kind of,
would
like, this
read
weird
better
thing.
without it.
Yeah.
Because it is such a simplistic design, but it is a like first evolution of a line, so
It's
that
like
makes sense.
it's funny because I feel like this would be one of your favorites without it because you'd be like, look at this weird blob.
I mean, I did
Which is
use
like,
this
you're like-
Pokemon because it was a weird blob, and I'm like, oh, it would feel so Gen 1 without these flowers.
Yeah, but it's mentioned in Gen 1.
It is, like, I get it. But like I do like the Evo a lot, but look, there's no flower pattern. That feels weird, that there's just no reason for it on the first one is what it feels like.
I mean, the little lines are kind of like a flower.
Yeah.
it's like,
Like
the head.
petals.
Yeah, but that's why like it feels weird how it's set up on the first design.
And how it's on its ass instead.
Yeah,
of,
it's like a
its
cutie
face.
mark. Like it's weird. I do like this Pokemon quite a bit. A little
Yeah,
dreamier.
I really like how the smoke is a permanent part of its design.
Yeah. That probably looks weird
Yeah.
in 3D now that I think about it, but I'll try not
Mm.
to.
It looks fine.
Okay. It doesn't look like just
Yeah,
weird
it's-
flesh like bobbing up and down. Because I feel like that would be my like fear.
It probably does. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
It's
I don't think I've
nowhere
seen
near
this
as bad
Pokemon
as
in 3D. So
it's nowhere near as bad as Probopass with its like metal shards being like looking bulbous and watery, where it's like squishing
Oh,
around and you're just
no.
like, oh no, 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 no. This isn't what I wanted.
Pidove.
Peter, that's just a
It's a
pigeon.
pigeon dove.
That's just a pigeon.
Yeah. It at least has a more fun shape than like
It's so
Pidgey.
happy. It's so happy.
And I do like the energy. I like this more than Starly, now that I'm looking at this, and more than Pidgey.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's pretty cute, actually. I like the subdued color palette. Even the weird break in the wings lines is pretty alright. It doesn't take away from anything, but doesn't add much either. But it's just like, yeah, it's good. I'm perfectly fine with this.
Yeah.
I am less fine with this. What am I looking at? What is
Well,
what is
it's
this haircut?
like-
What is this?
Honestly,
What is this
I just
pattern on the
say that-
tail?
Look, it's fine.
oh,
It's
you
fine.
need to see the male one as well.
This is no, that's through the evolution.
Oh right, yeah, now I remember.
Okay.
For some reason, I
This
thought there were
is fine.
Yeah.
No,
Is this fine?
it's just for the evolution. This is look. I hated whatever the middle evolution was last time. This is better to me.
Okay, fair, but I don't like the weird, like, hair ploofs around the shoulders. I now don't like the pattern. Why does it break so much? Like, it has
It
a
looks
wave
like
pattern
fire.
at first, breaks into black, then breaks back into gray. No pattern, goes back into the black, and you look at the tail, and it has this little V thing, and then just weird line. Like, I'm not about it.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's wearing a singlet. It's cool.
No, I can't stand this bird. I'm sorry. On pheasant, that is what. Oh no, it's got the Gen 2 like Azumarill pattern.
So
Oh no, the
Yes.
tail looks worse. No,
yes,
what's with
I
the
actually
wing
like
pattern?
this Pokemon. I actually like this Pokemon. I'm sorry, Josh.
It's got so much.
You will like the female version at least, maybe.
What is it? It still has everything I hate from the male one.
Okay.
Well,
Like, I
What?
almost don't even
It's-
mind the weird, like, ribbon thing, because, like, I get it. And it's fine. Like, it's an extension of the red from the previous Evo, and it's not, like, the worst thing in the world. I really don't like these patterns, though. They feel so unnecessary.
I don't mind them. I'm sorry, and my face is too like I really like green and red together like that. So like I'm just happy there's that.
Oh, the cool color
Sophie,
palette
you
for
love-
both I actually like. I just don't like these patterns on
You-
the wing and tail.
Do you like this heart-shaped girl boss bird?
It's I actually prefer the male version, to be honest,
Okay.
because
Really?
like
That
the
makes
masquerade
sense,
the
but-
masquerade style, like thing.
Yeah, which is why I like this a lot more than like Staravia, where it's just like or Star Rap or whatever. Yeah, I just saw the heart and I was like, you know what, Selkie might actually like this one more.
It's just the female one's just like the female one just doesn't work for me. Yeah.
The female one's
Okay.
very plain, but I
Yeah.
like from the neck up. But I kind of appreciate that given the rest of this. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna move on to Blitzel.
Blitzel's real cute.
Look at his little face.
He's real cute.
Oh no, I like him.
I love him so much. Weak as shit, but like he's
That
a
didn't
glass
stop
cannon
me from
Pokemon.
keeping him in my party.
Oh no. He's good. He's so
I-
happy.
Look at his little The blue looks really good, actually. I quite like
Yeah,
that.
it does.
I'm surprised they don't complete the stripes. Like, I'd almost think that's a very Pokemon thing to do. I don't mind the ribbon break that they have going on here. It
Yeah.
still looks really good. Neither the white or black really consume the design. It's a nice balance. I like it.
I think it's because they're using 2 shades of black that it kind of helps it make it not be so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And also, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, wow, this is so much cuter than Shinx. I feel bad thinking that, but like it's got a very similar color pattern, and I'm just like, this is so much more tasteful.
It's true. It's true. And then we got Zebstrika,
Like,
which is a little much. It's a little much.
yeah, Zebstrika is like Blitzle's real cute. Zebstrika, I don't mind it, but it loses a little bit of what I liked about the original.
Yeah, I almost think like the balance isn't quite there anymore. The patterning's a bit too much now. I don't like the little like eyelash bits. I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Even the like pattern on the back isn't nearly as. It's a little much.
It's kind of weird how like normal shape this is too. Like this looks like a horse. I don't know. I like how exaggerated Blitzel was.
I
Like,
liked
you
how
could tell
round
it
the
was, but
face
it still had a
was.
distinct shape. Yeah. And this doesn't have that, and I miss that.
This is kind of just Rapidash, but with like zigzags.
Yeah, this is Masculine Rapidash, except they gave him Guyliner.
Yeah, that's a little sad, but I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
Roggenrola.
Roggenrola.
Rock'n'Roll.
Like rock and roll.
Okay.
Rock'n'Roll.
Mega Man. Mega Man.
alright. It's very
Rock.
rock.
I mean,
It's just there. I felt
I
the
don't
bond.
dislike it actually. Like,
I like it.
I
It's
like this
dumb,
a
but
lot
it's
more
cute.
than Geodude actually.
Yeah. Same. It's derpy.
yeah.
Like, maybe less lines in the yellow, or not have them
Oh
connect.
my.
Like, I actually
Oh
would
my
prefer. I really like how on this line to the far left, it's broken a bit. And I kind of want that for the rest of them. I feel like if the lines didn't connect all the way, that'd be a really neat look. I actually always like when they do that in details, like for patterns and things. But
Well, it's not a pattern.
Like
it's
with,
a geometric shape.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, you look at where the rock piece on the head is, like the line doesn't connect all the way. Like there's little breaks, and I would like
Yeah.
that more in the where the yellow is.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You just don't want it to be as clean.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
And oh, you know what? I kind of like this lad too. Bull.
Boulders.
Hold on.
Boulders
I like
not
it,
bad. It's my least favorite.
Yeah.
But not terrible.
Like it keeps to a very clean color palette. I like that. There's just enough lines to where you know what they're going for, but nothing feels too overdone. And even like the amount of the red rocks, like they're nicely placed actually. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
That's impressive.
I've always wanted to like Gigalith. I've never used one, but I really want to at some point. But it's also kind of a weak Pokemon. I love the design.
Okay.
Oh, the design absolutely slaps. I love Gigalith.
I think I actually like the middle evolution the most. Strangely enough.
That makes sense for you.
It's a little cleaner. Like, I almost think there's too many rocks on this one for the red. But I also
that's
don't
fair.
dislike this design. I am a little bit weirded out that they chose to have gray for the connecting rocks, when I don't think that was
Yeah.
a thing in the previous. I'm gonna go back for a sec. No,
Well,
it
I
looks like they're
think
still
black
using the
or
dark
ye-
blue, actually.
Yeah. Dark blue or black would have been interesting for it.
because that's just like another color thrown in, and that feels a bit odd considering how clean the
Yeah.
color palette was on the previous two. But I still like this. This is still pretty good. Like,
Oh,
for the 3 evolution like rock for the gen, I actually like this this line pretty
I'll,
good.
I'll have to check that out, Dominic. Shining Giggle. But yeah,
Like,
you can move on.
I definitely like this more than like the Geodude Graveler Golem line. You can do it.
That's a. We'll get.
A little bit.
Okay. Okay. And then we've got Woobat. Okay.
Woobat's cute.
Woobat is... I don't like him as much as, what's it called? Zubat?
Okay.
I prefer it over Zubat.
Yeah, same. But I can get why you wouldn't. Zubat's a pretty clean design. This is not, but I don't
Yeah.
mind this. I like the energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't mean to say that like I dislike the design, because like the color palette's good, even the heart thing's pretty fine, but I kind of just made that comment because with the previous Pokemon we looked at, I actually prefer those more than the Gen 1 counterpart.
Right.
While in this one, I kind of like, oh, I still like Zubat a bit more. This is still a pretty good design though. Like, we're not quite to so modern Pokemon that I start to dislike things.
Are you saying that if this had released in Gen 7, this would have been more yokai inspired?
Oh, 100%. Like,
The-
Gen
yeah.
7 has a few designs that are very much, we have to compete. And I don't dislike that design sensibility, but it does feel like a cry for help sometimes.
Ryan, don't join just to criticize the good gen. It's fine. Swoobat is
I like Zubat. But like,
I
feel
like this a lot more than like Golbat, because this feels like a
yeah, for
fun
sure.
extension on the previous design.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
like
I
it,
definitely
yeah.
approve this over Golbat.
And still a really good color palette. Like,
yeah,
oh god, why is Gen 5 so good? Like, I'm not even like
yeah.
hating on it too much. Like, how dare this gen exist?
No, I know.
I'm upset that I can't be upset.
I know. You can be upset though, because a lot of people wrote it off, and so their game thinks like, well, I guess never again.
Facts, though, facts.
Shame.
So that's how you get to be upset.
We got Drillbur.
I like
He's
Dilbert.
I love Drillbur.
He's
My
such-
little ground mole.
It's cute.
He's absent-minded, but so happy at the same time.
Yeah. It's good. I really, really, really like Drillbur.
Even the asymmetrical pattern, like, I don't even mind. It looks good, actually. I maybe would have
Yeah.
tried a different color than white for the muzzle, but even then, the white still looks real decent.
I think it's fine for me because it accents with the deep dark blue, like that very like it's desaturated. I don't know. Like I think that's probably why it's not too distracting.
Yeah,
Is it
like it
just
still
kinda
looks
blends?
good. Like it's surprising.
Yeah.
And then here's one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 5.
I really like Excadrill.
I
Like I
Oh.
wouldn't feel it, but Excadrill is
Excadrill.
really good.
Yeah, no, same. My only issue with Excadrill is I got so used to the Gen 5 like sprites that when I saw him beyond, I was like, wow, he's really tiny. I thought he was a big one. I thought he was a big
No,
boy, but
they
he's
even,
not. He's,
he-
he's very small.
He shows up in the anime a lot because he's actually Iris's partner Pokemon, which is
Okay.
a lot of people complained about, so they got rid of him in the anime. It was
that's
so
wild.
sad.
That's really bad.
Well, a lot of people complain. It's like,
that's-
why is Iris's partner Pokemon not a dragon type?
That is,
that's
it's
dumb.
yeah.
And it's like,
I do
well,
understand that.
so they gave her a Dragonite afterwards and like wrote this guy out
Oh,
of the show.
that's the worst.
That's a
That's
bad
the
idea.
worst. There's so many other dragons you could. There's multiple Gen 5 dragons.
Right. I was a little
She
sad
could've
'cause
got it to
it
Dragon.
felt really unique that she had an Extradrill as her like main partner for battle. Like I thought that was really unique.
No, that's
You
good.
could have given him a Dana or something like that. Jesus.
Yeah. I
No,
love the
Dragon.
color palette on this. I like how the front drill almost looks like hair. It makes him looks more edgy, but still like goes with everything else. I even like, well, I don't like, but I can deal with the weird, like, knee spikes.
Yeah.
Like they're there.
He's just extra.
I'm not in love with those, but like the design's so solid that I can just like write it off. Like it's fine. I
That's
love this
fair.
guy.
No, he's good.
Selkie, do you like this Pokemon?
I actually don't like Ordino.
Interesting. Interesting. Tell me about
It's
it.
I mean, I love the Mega Evolution. Like the regular version,
Gosh.
it's just
Of course.
for some reason it just didn't jump. It has everything that should jump out at me.
I
the colour
actually
palette,
like
all,
this
like,
more than
thing, but it
Chansey.
just didn't work for me.
Same, Josh. I really like
I-
Audino.
I like how there's like less design elements here while still having like a fun, like pudgy pink design. It still feels, it almost feels Gen 1 in that like the blobbish like body that Audino has. Is this the only Pokemon in Gen 5 with a Mega Evolution?
Yep.
Yeah, and this is the one. It's because Looker comes at the end of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. He has like memory loss. The only thing we know about him is he's holding a Mega Audino Stone, which is like okay, and so that's the only Gen 5 that gets a Mega. And so it's like treated as some weird special thing.
Isn't he a Gen 4 character?
Yeah, he's the one who's like he deals with the weirdness of Pokemon. He's there for Ultra Beast stuff. He's there for like the weird time shenanigans. Looker is just like he's Doctor Who, essentially is what his
Okay.
character is.
You know what, Selkie? I don't like this as much as regular.
Shocking.
I'm not
Shocking.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
This is-
I really like the coat thing, and I love the boots. I love the little thing on the chest. I love the more wingy.
This is
ear
one of the
things.
best Mega Evolutions so far, though.
Okay.
That is like oh man, that's so sad. It's true, but it's like
Because it still feels like a natural extension of the design without being so gaudy and overdone. Like,
It kind of reminds me of Cardcaptor Sakura design.
yeah, this is like her
It's kind
star
of
form.
outfit. Yeah.
it does not look like Mac.
I
Sorry.
what?
Don't worry about it. You don't need to know about Mac and me.
Okay. But all right, how do you feel about Timber?
Not
Timber
fond of
is
the
a-
weird vein
Oh. Yeah.
lines.
Oh,
and-
Ian, tell me about it.
So
Tell me about your
Yeah, I don't-
reaction.
Yeah.
the vein on the back of his head does not look right. That's
uh,
all I'll say.
I like Timber. I shouldn't. I do. I like the energy.
He didn't have the vein.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
think
energy.
it
I love the
looked-
energy.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
supposed to
The
be
vein
the
is-
this is supposed to be like the Machoke replacement line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think he has a fun silhouette. I'm still confused about like the wood. Just the wooden block. I don't know, I've
Oh.
always felt that just is weird. It's a fun gimmick.
It's like it's the Farfetch thing, but like
Yeah.
a more extreme version. I'm strong, so instead of this, I have
it's
logs.
it's odd. I've never
Yeah.
been the biggest fan of this evolution line. Maybe 'cause-
You don't
Like,
like
oh,
clowns? You
I-
don't like clowns?
I do not like the first evolution. I'm like, you know what? I want to see where you go with this, and then we get to the second evolution. I'm like,
Same.
never mind.
Who knows?
It's like we saw how people reacted to Machoke, and they were like, "You are absolutely not going to sexualize this design."
I mean, I've still seen porn.
Okay. God.
I don't like this Pokemon.
I don't
at
like
all.
this evolution line. It's like,
I
and
don't.
it's a
I
lot
don't
of
mind
design
Conkeldurr when we
things.
get
Like the
there,
color
but
palettes are fine, I guess, but I don't really like the concept that like the wooden block evolves with him. That feels weird.
I'm very like I'm imagining touching his arms, and that makes me upset.
Do they pulsate?
Yes, it's just like massive blood. It's like a blood river.
I
inside of
don't-
him, and I just don't.
Why is
don't
like
like it.
why did they think the nose was a good idea? I don't know where that came from. I don't know why the vein things are there. It's all I don't like it.
I don't mind the nose on Gerda, to be honest. For some reason, it makes his design pop a little bit more for me. For some reason, I don't know, I like it more with its nose. But like with Conkeldurr's Conkeldurr. I don't know what about that.
I
Goes
don't like the
from-
growth on his head. That makes me feel uncomfortable, and I'm not talking about the nose.
I like Conkeldurr a lot more than the middle stage. I don't mind it. Like it looks like hair to me.
Okay, I know
It's
that's what they're
fine.
going for, but since it's all the same color, it just like comes off as a growth to
Well,
me.
For me, it's the same thing. I basically pretend Gerder doesn't exist because that same hair is there in the original, and so I just see it as like this is him older now, and it's just standing up. Yeah, and I don't mind the veins make more sense here because again they're going for like a construction thing, like a construction vest. They already did that with Watchdog, where it looks better, makes more sense. I don't hate this.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, I do like the attempt at a new evolution line. That's something I really like about Gen 5 is they're reinventing Gen 1 in like really unique ways. And even if I don't like this evolution line, I like the attempt and effort.
Yeah,
I do not like this
Simple.
Pokemon.
this
I don't like
line
it
is
either.
upsetting.
Very upsetting.
I hate the flesh tone. It's so creepy here.
I don't mind Simple.
What?
Does it
I get why
float
you
or
would be
something?
upset with it.
No,
Uh,
it's
Water.
That's
we all-
all. Yeah.
They all float down here. It's fine.
It's just I just imagine that being like a normal human face, like because of the skin tone, and I'm like,
Why did they keep
I
it
mean,
that
yeah.
face? Why?
I don't like the actual like silhouette I'm perfectly fine with, and the blue is a really fun color palette. I don't know why there's so much black, but fine, like it's fine. I don't like the evolve form either because again, it's this really creepy skin tone.
Face.
Palpitoad is one of the ugliest Pokemon. Like it's just very, it's upsetting.
I like it.
I don't like that it's happy. I do not like that it's happy.
I don't like the weird growths on them, mainly because of the skin tone. It's if this skin tone was a light blue, I'd actually be okay with the design of both like the previous evolution and this one. But I don't like
I don't-
this. It's creepy.
I don't think any amount of coloring can salvage the design. I'm sorry.
No. And then it
I
just
hate it.
And then we
it's
get
just-
Simitoad.
you like the bulbs?
Seismitoad.
Seismitoad. Seismitoad.
Okay. Yeah. See, why didn't they just use this blue before? Like,
This is.
I would
I hate
like him
this
if he didn't
line.
have as
The
many
design
of
is
these
better.
weird. They're not quite Konami orbs, but it's a lot.
I do get where they were going for them. They were kind of like sound. thingy.
Yeah, I get it. And they're like
Well, it's
replacements for
completely other than
warts,
what
I
Theo said.
guess.
Yeah.
Oh, Trico feet? No, stop, Tyson. I don't need to think about that. I mean, this is probably the best of the
isn't
three,
pretty.
just because he's not
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
disgusting with the skin tone. But it's still a weird evolution line. Like, I get that it's supposed to be the
It's-
replacement for what is it, Poliwhirl?
Yeah.
And I guess in theory, I do prefer this as a final Evo more than whatever.
Poliwrath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's,
Eh.
uh,
it's
No.
odd.
no. For some, this is a Gen 4 Pokemon that crept into Gen 5. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. There's so much black on the design that it really feels like a Gen 4 Pokemon. How do you like the fighting duo for this gen? Starting with Throw.
The Muppets. The Muppets.
It's alright. I prefer Throw to Sock.
They're
Yeah.
weird.
But that's not
They're-
really said.
Like
So
I
weird.
don't think
They're
they're bad
so
designs on their own. I think they're just really weird Pokemon designs.
I
Mm.
don't
'Cause they
get why
have
they're not,
clothes.
fighting rock,
Like it's odd.
but it's very weird. Like, for the lines here imply they should be like stone or like clay or something.
Yeah.
So like, this is one of those times where I would agree with you. The lines confuse me. I don't understand what they're going for here.
well,
and
like
the fact
clearly
that
on the
it's just
clothes,
clothes.
it's meant to look like stitching, but I don't know what that adds.
No, I know, but like, exactly.
It doesn't really go with anything, and it's like if you told me that these were like Yokai and Yokai Watch or Digimon, I'd be like, yeah, okay, because like those are series where they can have clothes and shit and it'd be fine. But in Pokemon, it feels weird, especially like this, where it
This-
doesn't feel like the clothes are incorporated like into the design. It just looks like
No,
they're
this-
wearing clothes.
Yeah, exactly. I really am just like, I don't hate them, but they confuse me as Pokemon. And even the ones where people are like, this doesn't look like a Pokemon, I'm like, it's fine, I get it.
These
this
two
is
specifically
really
feel like they
confusing to
weren't
me.
designed to be Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I do
Like, the
like their
face shape is
designs. That's
there.
the weird part.
Yeah.
Like, I actually
Yeah,
like their
same.
designs a lot. But they don't
Same.
feel like Pokemon. Like, it's weird. There's a couple other ones like that in this gen. And then I found out they were guest designed, and I'm like, that makes sense now.
It's Megamind.
Oh.
Yeah, he is
No, they just-
Megamind. What was the name of his human disguise in Megamind? What was that guy's name?
I don't know if I remember anything about
I don't
that.
know, but he was really hot. But moving
What?
on, the Swaddle.
I love this line. This is one of my favorite lines. I love the bugs this gen.
Very
I'm just saying.
You know, for like the
Swaddle
Caterpie
is
replacement, this is a strong like evolution
Oh, yeah.
This is
line.
so good.
Like
I love it so much. I
like
saw it, I was
he's
like,
got
"Ooh,
so
this
much
Pokemon."
going for him. Like the yellow, orange, green just looks good. He still has his own color, like his own silhouette going for him. He's got little clothes, and that's cute. Like
I like that he's like me, where it's like he was chewing on his own clothes. I do that sometimes. I did that a lot more when I was a kid, and I'm just like, yeah. He's like, but it's just here.
right? I'm
It's
less
cute.
thrilled with the second Evo, but I don't know what I would
Yes!
Well,
do with
I
it.
love Swadloon. Love it.
Swaddling's
So
kind of adorable.
So fucking
I don't. It's
It's my
it
least
feels
favorite
as
of the
incomplete.
three, is how I think about it.
I've never really liked middle stages other than Kakuna. Kakuna's like the one where I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool on its own. So I
Yeah.
don't hold it against it that it's my least favorite of the three. I still think I like the attitude on it. Like, it's
Yeah,
just like,
he's
no,
fun.
I'm not there yet. I'm like, I don't want to wake up and become my final evolution. He's tired. He just woke up.
But
Let him
like
be a little bit longer.
Adorable.
It's so inspired to not have the final Evo be like a butterfly or a moth or whatever. It's just like
Fuck
yeah.
Leaveney.
so cool that this is the design they
Yeah.
ended with.
Love it. Beautiful.
I love Leaveney.
I also really like this Pokemon. Fuck you, Gen 5. Like, it's such an elegant design where just
Okay.
everything flows on it. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah. This is a bit dirty. You can take it with it.
I also think it's really weird that Satoshi has one of these in the anime, and he just never uses it. It's odd.
Oh, that's real weird. That is.
Deserves better.
So it does have anime representation, and that's more than a lot of Pokemon tend to get, so...
Yeah.
oh, like, this is
immediately put 'em-
the poison bug rep for the gen.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
One
alright.
of my favorites.
I
I
like
love it. I love it so much.
Cute face.
Fane, you're gonna hate me saying
It's
this. This feels
so-
like such a Gen 2 design.
Oh. I don't mind you saying that. I get it. There's the little
It's got
circles.
the bands, it's got the circle, like...
Look, I get it because I look at Ariados and I'm like, I can see why you say that. I don't like Ariados because like it feels like the colors are all clashing there. For me, the colors here like make sense together. They work together.
No, I like this so much more than Ariados. Like, these... I actually, like... The silhouette looks cool, the color palettes feels inspired, the black doesn't interrupt the design, it adds to it. It's good. Like, it's...
Yeah.
It's so good.
I don't hate Gen 2. When Gen 2 is good, it's great.
Yeah.
It's just most of it is like, what are you doing here?
And we have, like, the Donphan clone, I guess.
Yeah. It's like a mix between
Whirlwind
Donphan
is
and
like it makes me think of Kirby. The like little wheel enemies.
Yeah,
The turn-
yeah.
Kirby.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Really.
yeah. Wheel.
I could
I don't
maybe
hate
do
it.
without the
It's fun.
circles. I like the silhouette. I like the color palette. I don't like the circles or the bands. Like normal. Very Gen
Honestly, I
2.
think the circles work for it. I just don't think the spikes work.
The spikes
No,
I'm
not the
fine
spikes,
with.
like the antenna parts of the spikes. The antenna, like those two, like
Yeah, they're
antenna
they're
parts
fine. I
going
don't like the
back.
bands on them.
I like the circles because I'm assuming he spins, and that just make like a big red streak down them the whole time. Kinda cool.
mm,
That could be fun. I do
It's
still like the
threatening.
design. Because, it's Gen 5, and, we're back to peak
We're getting-
Pokemon
we're
again,
getting
and we'll
there.
never get there ever again. But,
okay.
You hater. You hater. I disagree, but I get it. Okay. You guys can all do your piece. I'll wait for it. because,
okay,
uh,
I
have fun.
like this the least of the 3 evolutions. I still
You
don't,
should pick it,
I don't
yeah.
dislike it, but it's definitely the busiest in a way that makes me go, maybe every other, Notch should have had the circle pattern. Just so it doesn't look as busy. But he still looks fine. He's got a gut, though. That's interesting.
I've never really paid attention to Scolipede, to be honest. It just didn't pop up to me, so I never really did much with it. So yeah, it's there.
It's good.
That's all.
Scolipede is so good. Scolipede is a freaking horse. It's a centaur. Look at this origin Palkia wannabe. Like, it's like, look at me, I make sense. I like it so much. And I showed you that running animation.
Yeah.
It's so derpy.
Like,
It's real good.
This is far more
I love-
inspired than, Dustox. As, the bug poison, rep for their 3 evolution line.
8'2". This is a bug mount.
Oh, it is. Jesus.
I love this bug. It's
He's
gigantic.
cool. I think I prefer the I like the elegance of the grass bug one more, but
I get it. This
Well,
is one of my
this
favorites.
is
I
still
love
good.
all the bugs in Gen 5, though, for the most part. So,
The bugs were on point this gen. And then we have what like the jump off line should have been. I mean, Cottony, this is the black representative, right? Like of the grass like duos. Like wasn't this one exclusive to black version?
I think
Oh,
so.
Cuz I never caught
Maybe.
this.
'Cause
I only had white.
Yeah, because I wanted this Pokemon because of its evolution, which I will explain the evolution because I when we get there. This
Yeah.
Pokemon's fine. It's cute enough for what it is. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a baby Pokemon. It is
Yeah.
what it is.
But it works. It works.
Yeah.
Good color palette, everything. And we got Whimsicott.
Whimsicott's
So-
design is love it. I love it.
I have one thing with Whimsicott,
A good design.
and that is that when I first saw Whimsicott, I thought that was a tail. And I really liked it as a tail, and I like it less as hair.
Yeah. I'm not a big
It's-
fan of this design. I feel like
Like,
the
Without the hair and everything, it's just like a little stick figure, dude.
yeah, I'm like, the actual like Pokemon
know.
itself is really uninteresting. This is just a gingerbread man. Like
Yeah.
I think I have an image of it with its hair off.
oh no.
Nightmare material.
Here it
I
is.
want
I'm
that.
gonna post it.
Post it. But yeah, jump up to and right. Correct,
Yeah,
Tyson.
Tyson is
I
correct with that.
like. I also really like the. I don't know what to call them. The horns. They kind of look like sheep horns, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like a
Like,
ram.
yeah.
Like
It's
Yeah.
it's
I
good.
really like
I-
that concept.
I like the colors here, and again, when I thought it was a tail, I was like, "This is such a cool Pokemon." When I saw it was hair, I was like, "Oh no, that's a little bit disappointing."
Yeah. And then we have Peltalil? Peltalil.
Petalil.
This is,
Petalil.
It's a baby
Little petal.
Pokemon. Like she's fine. Oh, I do have to say she. Only one
Mhm.
gender.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
She's good. I do like her. I think that this is a good for like a baby Pokemon. It already has more of a form than a lot of them do.
Yeah.
Like
This is
there's an actual design I got here.
oh
Oh my god. Sophie. But also stop the Rowlet. My baby boy. My good baby boy.
Okay, okay. This is like the one waifu Pokemon that I actually really like. Bless Gen 5 for having one that I can tolerate. Like, I
Yeah, well,
adored Lilligant's design.
Yep.
Like,
Gorgeous. Absolutely.
beautiful color
hell yeah.
palette, beautiful silhouette. Even like the pattern like really works, and it's only relegated to the crown. So just like it's the one
Actual
big
queen.
design element like on the design, so like I'm fine with it. Real
Yeah,
good.
I like the
Yeah.
crown thing with like a flower, like that works.
Yeah, it's so good. Also, this Pokemon feels broke. Like gameplay
Yeah.
wise.
Actual queen. Silky. She's like actual queen. And she does have a Hisuian form.
Yes.
seems
Oh,
like-
I should pull that up, shouldn't I? Where
You should do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Where are you? There you go. There, that's where you are.
I think it's because it gives like the like why I like Lilligant is it like feels like a lot of those waifu Pokemon feel just like humans, like slightly altered, which is
Yeah.
more so here. I
don't
still
like
like
that.
this Pokemon.
I do think this is somewhat of a downgrade, just because this feels
Yes.
like it's the Lilligant version of Ojo something. The grass from Gen 7.
Serena.
Yeah, the Dominatrix
Yeah.
one.
The difference is Serena was pure grass and this is grass fighting, which I've found out. I hate that type. It's weak to everything.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
That's why I
but-
have to hold on to my Breloom for dear life.
Yeah. But I do like this Pokemon. It's got fun animations attached to it, which help a lot. It has a lot of personality. They really win a lot with it. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's kind of unappealing, but I kind of like that for it.
Like I still prefer the original one, but the
Oh, for
Hisuian
sure.
form is like, as far as regional variants go, it's got its own flavor going, and I can kind of appreciate that.
Yeah.
Which is probably what
Because-
these should be instead of just color
It's
palette
definitely-
swaps. Like,
Yeah. It's
really nice, but I
definitely
believe them very, very different.
the Gen 4 version of a Gen 5 Pokemon.
yeah. Basculin?
Bastion, yeah.
Basculin
Wow, this is a
luckily got an
this is a
upgrade, but
fish.
like,
Oh, that's has a human form as well.
yeah, he does have a Hisuian form. We'll get there, but like,
well,
Basculin's one
he
of the
doesn't
most
have a
forgettable
Hisuian
Pokemon.
form. It's
Yeah, he does. He does.
oh, it does
Yeah.
count as a Hisuian form. Okay.
Yep.
Uh, he's what, a light blue this time.
So it's White Stripe is the form that we get. So we get red, white, and blue, which is funny.
Very
Uh,
American. Love it.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
he's fine. I don't like the Gen 2 circles on this.
I mean, this went from being one of the most forgettable Pokemon to a really cool one. Basculin was just always like, oh right, this exists. It didn't turn into
Yeah.
anything. It was just kind of there for me, so I didn't see a reason to use it.
Yeah.
I do like the
it's-
White Stripe form. I think the color scheme it works better. It's not as like grating. Yeah. Yes, Brian. Toxic masculinity.
What? Oh my god, terrible. We have Sandile.
Really. Wait. Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Never
Yeah,
mind.
'cause that's-
Sandile.
Yeah, it's not counted
We're-
as
we're
part
not-
of these
blah, blah, blah,
numbers,
blah.
so.
Wait, it's not. I'm getting ahead of myself. Hello there, friend. Or I'm not gonna say much for now.
Oh,
Oh,
we'll
okay.
get there. We'll get there.
This is a really cute design.
Yeah.
As far as like first stages go. Color
He's so
palette's
good.
nice. Like I'm surprised.
The goggles are so cute. I
Yeah.
love this Pokemon. He's just so happy.
Look at
Like,
that
it's,
smile.
like, he should like. Is he dark type? Is he dark ground?
Yeah, he's
or is he
ground
just
type. He's
normal?
ground
What
type.
is- Okay.
He's that all
Yeah,
the way through.
like he should be evil. He's just happy. It's just like, no, I can see in the dark 'cause I got goggles. And I'm just like, yeah, you do.
I think it's fun that they threw sunglasses on him in the anime, but
Yeah. I'm mouth shut.
uh-huh.
I don't know what any of you are talking about. You haven't said anything, but I don't know. I don't.
I love Crocrock's energy.
Although
Love
the
that.
face still doesn't know.
Face to face.
He's good. He's good.
Krokorok is one of my
Oh.
favorite Pokemon.
Faint thoughts?
Krokorok is adorable. Is the best of the three, hands down. For me, he's got that smug energy.
Oh my god.
He's just like, I like the lines. I like the color scheme. I don't know. It like his eyelids are half closed now. He's like, I'm closing down. Like the goggles have been focused, and they're judging you now. Before it was like, I see everything, and he's like, I see everything, and I have an opinion on it, and that's good.
This is a good design. I like him a lot.
Fane, have you seen voice chat?
What?
I have not seen it yet. Oh my god. That's real good though. That I'm not gonna comment too much on the eyes, but I appreciate them. Thank. Oh my god.
How do you feel about
Uh,
Crocodile?
Ian. Look. Man, I don't hate Crocodile.
I
but
think he
it's
has.
just such
I don't mind the color palette change, actually. My biggest issue is I don't like the proportion changes.
Yeah.
I don't like
That
the big
nose
head
is
and the
so
little
much.
arms. I don't like the harpoon nose. Like. But I still use them because he's a ground type. So. And I like ground types
Yeah,
for some
No,
reason.
ground. Me too. Ground dark is fun typing. The sunglasses, like the goggles becoming sunglasses, like I don't know.
There's a lot of like little design elements I do still like as like for an evolution for this, but the big thing is I don't like the new head shape. I don't like the new arms.
Like I mean, I'm gonna evolve Krokorok into this, and I won't dislike it.
Yeah.
It's just like I have a preference for one. Not expanding on that, and this isn't it for me.
Yeah.
Like I do like the color scheme. It's fine, but it's just it's a little extra.
Yeah.
It's like
This feels
it's
like a
like
Gen
if-
4, like,
like
evolution
if-
at the end.
If Barney,
Preston, please don't say it.
became
Please don't say
a
it.
Phantom Thief,
Right?
like this is his persona form. This is if he was in P5, Barney would become Crocodile. Like this, like the outfit would be there, and you'd just be like, oh, that's a little embarrassing.
Tyson, it's not even that
Anyway,
bad. Don't worry
Darumaka.
about it.
Preston, don't point it out.
How do you feel about Darumaka?
Cute.
Real good.
Would you
Real
stab a
good.
marker into his eyeball?
Just-
Why?
it's all this base stuff.
Yeah. It's based
Ian,
on a
it's-
doll that you
it's-
on like New Year's you dot one of the eyes and you dot the second eye when you fulfill your New Year's resolution.
Okay.
So it's supposed to like symbolize that you've like completed a yearly journey. Most people only make one dot because who actually does their New Year's resolution?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I noticed
I
they
do
don't
like
have.
it. It's very happy,
Okay.
but
It's-
I can't remember what Galarian Darumaka looks like. Like I'm pretty
instead
sure
of fire,
it's
it's
very
ice.
Yeah, it has a snowman design, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's a little.
similar. That's
Oh yeah, not yet.
yeah, not yet. I do like this actually.
Hmm.
I do like the like upset face.
Yeah.
It's
I like
like
that
this
design.
is
It's very
wrong
cute.
for me. I like how he's like this isn't right, and I'm angry about it. And you're gonna know. I've got an opinion. You're gonna hear it.
I'm surprised how well like the shift in color palette works and changing the
Oh yeah.
the 3 dots, like the circle pattern to make it more vertical and into diamonds. Like
Mhm.
that's actually they're good. They're
It's
both
very tastefully done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. And then he gets big.
Yeah. Darmanitan is good.
he's more than good.
If if you got Simisear, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I then immediately threw Simisear into the sun and picked up this lad.
Like, it's so good.
oh, standard. Wait. Do they not
Yeah, there's
have
two-
the Zen form?
Do they not have the Zen form?
Galarian, does Galarian have a Zen form? I don't think so. But like,
It
Yeah,
does.
they both have unique Zen
Oh.
forms. They're on the Japanese
And they're
page,
real good.
So
Okay, good.
I
we
forgot that.
we
Okay.
can grab them real quick.
Yeah.
I do really like the color palette of regular Darmarutan. It's just it's the first form but big. and with a far more personality. He's
Hmm.
real fun in the anime, but weirdly enough, he wasn't showing off in the Gen 5 anime. He's showing off in the Gen 8 anime, which is
Oh,
odd.
weird.
Because Go has one, and he gets a fair amount of like
Oh.
comedic scenes.
Mm.
Good.
And his Zen mode, it's a good gimmick.
Pretty cute.
I actually think it's a really fun gimmick.
Yeah, same.
There's not much to say design wise. It's just like, I get it. Like,
There's a lot more to say when we get to the Galarian form.
yeah.
But yeah, this one, it's fine for what it is.
And Galarian Darmanitan has a big head. What is?
Love that.
Like, what is this?
Yeah. I'm
Love it.
not a huge fan, but I love its Zen form.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen the Zen form. He's
Oh, really?
this. Yeah, I've never seen this before. This is good. This is such a fun like idea. Like,
the side too. It looks like, I don't know. It's like a fire mohawk, but it's like constantly just like crackling out. It's real fun.
yeah, this is. I don't know. Both Zen modes like really work. Like the original Zen mode works really good for what they're going for, and the Galarian one is just a really fun twist on it. So yeah, pretty good. Oh right, the Pokemon that doesn't need to exist.
Okay.
Mara
Cactus.
yeah. It's a really cute design. It has a really fun color palette.
I love
But like,
never used one.
it's
never
just
plan on it. I'm glad it exists.
Pretty much same.
Yeah.
like I feel like this needs like an evolution to just be like use. It's weird to have like single evolution Pokemon that aren't like a gimmick joke design. Like I don't know, Dunsparce, where there's at least like a joke behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like, I prefer this to Carnivine, and I kind of wish that like
you mean
Cacturn or
Cacnea?
whatever the first form. No. I mean like Carnivine is the one stage like Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
And I prefer this to
Yeah.
that. If we're getting a one stage like thing,
Mhm.
this is fine. But I do think that like it makes sense as like an evolution to Cacnea.
Yeah. Because I you know, I said that I don't like Cacnea's evolution. Like, I would like for that to get something. Because I like Cacnea's design, and I like this design, and I'm like, can we get a usable cactus? Like,
It would
it's
be nice.
unfortunate. Real fun, though. Like, oh, the Hermit Crab Pokemon. Dwebble?
Trouble.
Well,
Okay.
that's cute.
I
I love the face.
he's yeah, that's a cute expression. Not much to say though.
Very
Like I'm
Very gentle one.
kind of
Oh,
like yeah, bug. I kind of prefer Paris a bit more, just because I think there's a bit more going on.
Hmm.
But you know, this guy's fine. He's fine. Yeah. I never know how to feel about Crustle.
I really like the concept.
I like the
but
colors.
It's very square.
Yeah. Like it's fun in theory, but then it ends up I think it falls a little flat.
Hmm.
Cuz there's not much going on besides like like you get to see the rock layers and that's cool, but it's just the square. And like at the end of the day it's just a square on the crab.
Yep.
So there's not much actually.
Pretty
It's a little
It's all kind of fun.
yeah, it's a fun design. I just kind of wish they could incorporate it a little better, I guess, but I don't know like how you would do that. This definitely has like an idea going for it, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we got Scraggy.
Oh, Scraggy.
Scraggy's so
Very
good.
cute.
He's
One
so
of my
cute.
favorites.
I was so happy he got so much play in the anime and then got a short film based around him.
Did he?
So I guess he's popular in Japan? I don't know.
The design is so good, so like it makes sense.
It's facts. It's facts.
Legitimately one of my favorite Pokemon designs. It's just this gen is so good.
He's got such a like
It's unfair how
fun
good it is.
color palette, and despite how simplistic the silhouette is, like the pants give him like so much personality.
Yeah.
I
like
can't.
that we're getting.
Oh yes.
This is a dark type, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dark fighting.
It's dark fighting. I like that we're getting dark types that aren't just like using black as the color scheme.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This is just such a fun, interesting design.
Yeah. I don't like scrap. I feel like you could make like
I know-
one change that would really help this design, and that's get rid of the mohawk.
Yep.
I completely disagree because I love the mohawk.
I know.
No, so the
I
mohawk
know.
makes him too top heavy.
So
I know you said
so
it, but it
here's-
really works for him.
Here's
I mean,
where I'm
but-
gonna what I'm gonna say. I think this is gonna be a culture thing because I look at this, and I think, yeah, if this was like a British Pokemon, it would make sense. This style feels very British, less
It's
so
very
American. Whereas the first one does feel very American.
Like
This
I feel
does
like you
not.
could have either the hood or the mohawk, but not both. Because it just makes him feel top heavy in a design in which the element you're supposed to be looking at is the pants.
Yeah.
Either that or make the mohawk a lot smaller.
Hmm.
It's just a little too big. Like,
Yep.
Like I'm looking at that more than anything else on the design, and even the color palette change I also really like.
Hmm.
So I don't like him as much as Scraggy, but I'm fine with the design. It's not like a disaster of an evolution, but could have streamlined this a little bit more to help him out.
I will defend that mohawk till death.
You can, and I'll just like nod in disapproval.
Okay.
We've
So-
Gosh, what are your feelings?
Sigil.
Sigilith.
Sigilith.
Yeah,
So this is
like a
the
sigil.
the Zatu replacement, and I actually like
Uh-huh.
this more than Zatu.
Okay.
Fuck.
Did not see that coming.
So
God.
he's really busy and has a lot going on, but he has such an interesting shape and identity to him
God damn it.
that I
I
almost
was
don't
so
even mind.
ready for you to hate this. I was so. This is the one because all you're like, I hate too many lines. Get rid of the lines. Get rid of the lines. I'm like, this is the line Pokemon. It's literally based off Nazca lines. Like, I
Yeah,
love this
but it has like
Pokemon.
that identity going for it. Like, and they went so hard in that direction that I kind of appreciate it. Would I
fine,
prefer
fine. I'm
if
upset
these
you-
specific lines on the green band be gone? Yes, but
Really?
so
Those
upset. I'm
lines.
so- No, I see what he's saying. I get it.
because nothing else has
Um,
lines like that, so it actually feels a little out of place, like there. But I've always actually really liked this Pokemon. I thought it was neat. I don't know if it's good
Yeah,
because
I
I
really
never
liked
got
it.
I never got around to using one in Gen 5, but
Be annoyed as the category is really funny.
A-
It felt like an
Avenoid?
unknown evolution, which was kind of fun.
yeah, I actually kind
I
of
know
like
it's-
this as just
No,
being by itself.
oh no, for sure.
Every time
This
I look
is
at
it
it,
gave
I
me
imagine
that
it going.
vibe.
Every time I look at it, I imagine it going, "Be not afraid" or something.
I guess like my only criticism like would be this doesn't feel like a Pokemon design.
This is an SMT design, and I'm okay with it. being in
Yeah,
Pokemon.
like it's a good design and I like it, but it's one of those like I feel the feelings I have toward this Pokemon are very similar to Sock and Throw, where I really like the designs, but they do feel a little bit out of place within Pokemon. But I don't know if you
this
could
makes more
like
sense to
turn
me.
this into a more Pokemonish design without like losing its individuality. So It's kind of one of those like
For
odd
me, this
balancing
still
acts.
works as a Pokemon.
Yeah.
It still works for me because we have things like Bronzong, which I'm just like, this looks more like a Pokemon to me than like.
I mean, I like this a lot
some
more
of the
than
weird
Bronzong and such. So. And then we have
Yamask is a
Yamask.
good boy.
I like Yamask.
I really like Yamask.
I assume
Very
this is like the Duskull replacement. Since
It's
it's the
just a
two,
ghost.
since it's the
Yeah.
2 Evo like thing.
Hmm.
I really like him. He has such a simple design and such a simple gimmick, but
Yeah.
he's just good.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a Galar form?
Yes,
He
that's
does.
for being released.
It's a split evolution though, so we aren't gonna
Okay.
get a Galar form of Kofag.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, it's not as
Makes sense in
cute as the
context.
face
Yeah,
one.
it's not. It
But it
makes
works,
sense in context.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of don't like the extra tier. That feels a bit much. But what
It's
can you
cursed
do?
with the thing. So like the slab is said to be absorbing its power. So like this is a Yamask in pain. It's not happy.
Okay.
So I don't
Lovely.
mind the extra slot. Like it's really showing that it's sad now.
Wait, are they? Oh,
The
so it's
other one's
also a
just
ground
fine.
type. That's neat.
Yeah, it's fun.
Mhm.
Okay. And then Cophagrigus. Okay, so this is not a Pokemon to me. I really like Cophagrigus.
Really?
I just don't think he looks
Yeah.
like a Pokemon to me. This
That's
looks like a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Digimon. He also,
I
he
like
looks
it. I'm
he looks too cartoonish to be a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Yu-Gi-Oh's too much of a manga designed like thing, while this you could slot this into a new gen of Digimon and no one would notice.
I get what you're saying. I still think it looks enough.
It looks enough like a Pokemon to where it can
I don't
pass,
care.
but I do really like the design. He has the stupid like rubber like the sticky hands, and I think that's really silly. I kind of like it. The color palette's real good. Again, no extraneous patterns. Like it's just, it's a real solid design. I like them.
It just feels so Gen 5 to me. So, like, I can't see it as anything other than a Pokemon. I get what you're saying with the shapes, and if I didn't have that attachment to it, I would probably agree more. But because it's like the main villain uses one, so it's just like I see it and I think of them. So it's just so tied to this generation to me.
Okay. Still just like a good Pokemon. So, oh, we're to the fossils already. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tiratoga, Turtoga.
Tatoga.
Okay.
I just before we go there, I do think we should acknowledge the fact that Cophagrigus probably isn't a Pokemon to a lot of people because you can't find it online. You cannot trade it in a lot of places. So like it might as well not be a Pokemon.
Okay.
Just-
So funny.
Because they banned it. Like they banned certain words. Like if you nicknamed a
You
Pokemon
have to.
something offensive, you couldn't trade it. So you could not trade Cophagrigus because it had a certain 3 letters next to each other. And they did not work that out. The Pokemon Company did not work that out. So you could not trade it, which is one of the funniest things.
Hilarious.
That is so
I love that.
stupid.
Like you have
It's
to
so
nickname it.
stupid and so on brand.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is one of my favorite fossil types because he's a turtle. I do like turtles.
Okay.
I know
This
that's
is
a
a-
little confusing
so
if you look at the
happy.
thumbnail, but this was the fossil I chose. I love him.
Okay. I mean, you kind of have to choose this one, besides having the defeatist ability of the other one.
It's so. Look at Proto Turtle. It's before Turtle, but it's also a Pro Tour Turtle. Like it's just good. It's professional. I love it.
He's a
I
rather
love it
clean
so much.
design.
Alright. Yeah. could go for something more, but it's not. It's alright.
Well, it's the first Evo, right? Like, it would be almost too much if the first Evo had too many design elements.
Okay.
And evolves
Not
into...
for something. You can never have enough.
No, too much.
Terracosta.
Terracosta. I like this
Terracosta.
a lot.
I feel like it's a downgrade from Tortuga, I will admit.
Really? Okay. I
For
kind
some reason, I don't.
he does
think-
like he does look.
stand up to that.
He has too many sharp
It does,
edges.
Tyson.
But I do really like.
Look. It gives me a. I look
I
at
love
him
him,
next to
so-
Palpitoad, and I'm like, you know what? It's a little similar, but like this is like the restrained version of it. This is the refined version.
Like I
And I
like this a
still like
lot
it.
more
It's a
than
little lumpy.
Blastoise, and I know people would like murder me over that, but
I mean that's not a bad take. I get why people would, but like I don't know. It's almost got like a saber-toothed tiger sort of face too, which I kinda like.
yeah, like his face has a really interesting shape. The way his shell is incorporated to the design is real neat because it's more of a vest, and that's really
Yeah.
interesting. He doesn't have any like really weird patterns. He doesn't have fucking steel cannons strapped to him for no reason. I love the color palette too. Like the shades of blue they chose are they're so calming and nice
Yeah.
to look at. Like
It's the doo-wop color pattern, except instead of the little belly pattern being the main color, it's the opposite.
yeah,
It's good.
I love this guy.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
I do really like Arkin. he's
So
he's
good.
so cute.
Love it. Look at that face. Nothing going on behind his eyes.
I just love the idea of him like screaming.
He's yeah. He's a good one. He's got one of the worst abilities to exist. But like that's why it's perfect for you. It's the Josh Pokemon, so it makes sense for the thumbnail. I love the color palette.
Oh, the color palette's
I think it's-
amazing on this.
It's really striking.
There's no patterns. Like
It's just color.
it's nice. Like
It's really good.
I like how the lines on the beak don't connect, so it feels more like indents for a very rock look rather than it coming off as a pattern.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. So the main reason why I didn't choose this as my fossil for the gen is I actually don't like the Evo.
Really?
He
It
loses
adds too much.
he loses the personality that I liked in Arkin, and they added
But-
another color, and now there's a bit too much going on.
Okay.
I
like
don't
Hellcats as well.
dislike this. I don't.
They
dislike this.
also
It
removed
loses
his
the
beak.
charm.
And I do miss he now looks more like a snake rather
He
than
does.
Yeah.
a bird, and that was a little sad to me. So, and I much
Hmm.
preferred the turtles like design.
It's a raptor.
I get it, but I wanted my bird.
I prefer this to Caracosta.
And you
That's-
can. I don't
You-
agree with
yeah.
that, but I will
do
take
like-
my turtle and leave.
colors. It's just so strong that it like it really does this Pokemon no favors.
Yeah.
So
It still has like the good base color
Probably
palette
is.
that Arkin had, but I just don't like this nearly as much, and I don't like him at all in comparison to like Aerodactyl.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so now we have the least controversial Pokemon to ever be designed.
Trubbish is so cute. So cute. And people hate it despite the fact like it's so cute. And it does work.
Dratmon.
Look, okay,
little
okay.
thing.
This is a great design. Like
Absolutely.
It is.
Like, he has a good silhouette, a good color palette. Like, this is a good Pokemon design.
It is. I like how they took the like the two handles of a bin bag and then made them like the ears of it. It's just so cute.
Wait, Tyson, it does what in 3D? That's so cute.
Oh, it does, yeah.
No, honestly, when I see Archeops or whatever, yeah, it's good. That animation's really funny. And it fits the defeatist ability, where it's just like, you're trying so hard, man. Yeah, Trubbish is good.
Yeah, so I don't like the argument of like, oh no, it's trash. And it's like, okay, Grimer exists. And this is just a much better Grimer, in my opinion.
It is.
Like, this is cuter, he's got a lot going for him. The anime episode about him is real funny, because it's one big defense for Trubbish as a Pokemon, and I think that's really meta. But the downside is I can't levy those, like, I don't really like Garbodor that much.
Really?
So the
like
main thing
oh.
I don't like about Garbodor is the little, like, hair pluffs. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I love them.
No. Anytime I see this design
that
element,
does
I'm
not
like,
surprise me.
why?
I think it adds a bit more to it. I really like it.
Like, the piping, I think, is a fun gimmick. Him, like, bursting at the seams is a fun gimmick. I don't like the hair ploofs. That's the main thing I dislike about this.
Have you seen the Gigamax?
I do like the Gigantamax version.
I love
because
that.
it's
I love
so
the
over the
concept.
top.
So
But I do
smart as
not
well.
like the hair on regular version, which is what we're getting.
Oh, this is
most of the
fun.
time.
The Gigantamax?
It's really cute.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
it's actually
Like
a
how they-
really cute version.
Yeah, like they put in like the kind of like the toy ship and the toy plane. and
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's
so
fun.
smart, and it's so cute.
I almost want him to be more in a ball shape, just so I can imagine him being a Katamari. Just rolling up the world, like, that'd be fun. But yeah, like, Garbodor, I don't like him as much as Trubbish, but I don't think it's, like, the dumpster fire of a design that, like, most Pokemon fans seem to think that it is. Like, this Avo line in general.
Like I will defend them.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They're
Like,
they're
both-
good.
both-
They're good. Oh, right, this thing.
Zora.
Zora is good.
Zora is
I'm
nice.
So
sorry.
Zora is a very well-designed Pokemon. It's got a good color palette.
Oh,
The patterning is good. The silhouette's good. It's fine.
It's got a Hisuian form as well.
I do like the Hisuian form a little bit more, especially the shiny. But it's I do like the original too. It's got a fun attitude to it.
Oh, I didn't
Um,
realize this thing's like a depressed.
Oh yeah, like it was like forced into
Yeah,
hiding and dying and stuff like that. It's just-
Well, yeah, they're
yeah.
extinct
It
now, so they're
basically
dead.
wasn't. It's in an environment it wasn't suited for. It was forced there, so like it's a normal ghost, which is a really fun typing.
Oh,
I love this Pokemon.
Okay.
It's real good.
The key art for this looks a lot better,
And I
because I
just-
remember someone showing me the 3D model first, and I'm like, ooh, I don't like that 3D model.
mm,
The key art looks a lot more flattering.
Yeah.
So I do have, like, the bias that I view this as the Lucario clone of the gen,
oh yeah, they were pushing that.
and I
hard.
do not like any of the Lucario clones. The design's good, though, like, in general. It's an emotional response than anything else, of like, oh, I don't like these. But design-wise, these are
Fun gimmick.
really good.
I like this Pokemon. I don't like the Hisuian form, which I know is the one people like.
Really,
How do
Yeah.
people like this?
Yeah.
I like the Hisuian form more than like the regular.
I like the regular more.
No,
'cause
the
I
regular
like
one has a
how
much
it's, like-
cleaner design, a much cleaner color palette. Things
Well,
pop on it
it's
more.
like it's
Like, the
it's an
Hisuian
illusion
form
Pokemon.
looks so gaudy. Like,
Yeah.
there's too much going on. There's too much of a gradient in the hair. I don't know what these pills are on the body. I don't like them. No.
It's a dead body.
I don't like the
That's
extra,
fine.
like, makeup on the face. No.
Yeah. So like I like that the hair is like a paintbrush in Zoroark because like the whole thing is the like illusion thing. I like what it's doing. I do not understand Hisui and Zoroark. I really don't.
Like,
I
I get that it's supposed to be, it's QB, right? But I hate this
Yeah.
body. Like, why does it have this white pattern in the fur on top of having these red
it's
pill
a
things?
skeleton.
I
It's a skeletal thing.
I
It makes more sense in
get
game,
it.
but I don't like it.
But it makes the design feel so much more busy while it's still without that would still be busy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like the original Zoroark is much cleaner. Like the paintbrush elements are a bit more subdued. Like the hair isn't like fucking all over the place. Like the main body's still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fine with the Zora's Hisuian form. I do not like the Zoroark one. Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna keep this a baby.
Right? And then we got Minchino.
I like Minchino.
This almost
Uh,
feels like a Pikachu clone. If
Close,
Pikachu
yeah.
clones were
Yeah.
allowed to be unique.
Yeah, I think it's real cute.
I really like this. He is cute. I really like this
Like
soft color palette.
hmm I think it's adorable. I have major reservations when I see this Pokemon for reasons we'll get to, but like this design on its own, real good.
Yeah. Real simple, real nice. This is a bit sussy, but
Stop it. You cannot use that word.
I love Minchino.
I
In
do
fact,
not. It's
It's just
it's so much.
it's so flowy. I love it. I love how like in its animation. I think it's animations in like the 3D ones where it spins.
I'm
And, like,
okay with
wish
the
the scarf
scarf
made more
thing.
sense.
I don't like the rest of them. If it was just
I
like a
don't
tail
underst-
and then the one scarf, that would have been fine. But I don't like the two extra ones that just jut out, and I don't like the ones around the hair, like that form hair, I
I
guess.
don't. The hair. That I honestly, if you got rid of the hair, I'd be better with it. It's so unflattering. I'm like, this takes everything I like about the original and just removes it.
Yeah.
It makes it so busy.
They're
And
like,
just,
we
like,
need to
it's
turn
just
this
one
Pokemon into
extra
a
color.
waifu. Like, not a fan.
It doesn't even. Yeah, I don't like Cinchino. Minchino is great. I'm looking at the next one. We're in for a ride.
Oh,
Oh fuck! I'm not ready.
Selkie, defend this.
I'm not defending Gothita. Fuck off.
Okay, so you agree that this is a terrible Pokemon design.
It's just they could have done so much better.
I
Like,
hate
they could have gone
This,
like roll.
this is
like,
somehow over-designed Smoochum.
hate this.
And
so
I do not
much.
like that.
Like, I can't in all good faith defend Gothita. I'll do it for the next one, but not this one.
Oh my god.
This is the starting point though. It starts off as a like, please love me. Like, why are you putting things that read as lipstick on a baby? I don't need that.
Yeah, I don't.
really look at its category is fixation. I don't. It's such an upsetting Pokemon. I'm sorry.
I don't like this design. I don't like the bows. Don't like the pat. No, we're defend this.
God,
Gothita is
I
like a mega evolution of a baby.
Oh,
Now this is
oh, it's a
I like-
category manipulate. What?
I do like the bow. You don't like the bows, but I do like.
Of
I like the hair.
of the three, I like this one the most.
This it just feels like such a
feel like-
cry for like we want to do Curlia again.
Goth Curlia.
and I don't.
This, yeah.
But it's so much more over-designed than Kirlia.
But it's not going for Kirlia to me. Like, I get why you're saying that. I get why you're saying it.
Well,
For me,
I
this
say
is
that
going for
because
a
it
very
has the
certain
twin
thing.
tail thing almost. It has like the
Like,
dress aesthetic.
I had a friend in high school who just like, she just loved like anime maids, and I see this Pokemon and I think of her and I'm like, you know what, for what it is, it's fine. It could be simpler, but like as it is, whatever.
Okay. I
It's,
think the ribbons are just so much.
They are, but if you remove them, like I wouldn't like it more.
Facts.
Is what I've come down to. Like, that's not gonna change it for me. In fact, if anything, it's distracting me in a good way because I can't focus on like one element too much.
Okay, defend this, Selkie.
I love Gothitelle.
I don't hate
I
it.
love how it's so like.
I don't like this.
I love the little bows. I wish they did the hair better. Like, I know what they were going for, but I do wish they did that.
Yeah,
It does
I
look
don't
odd.
like the weird hair discs.
But I
Like,
love
okay.
the energy. I love the energy.
I gotta say, I don't hate this. I'm like actually going back and looking at it. I don't. I saw the picture with the feet. I don't like that. This
You don't like how
Is-
Gothitelle has a little frumpy like body underneath.
It's not even the feet. It's the like undergarment, the white undergarment. Where I'm just like, why couldn't this be black?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it?
Oh
Yeah, but like this, I like the attitude. It's
Okay.
not my favorite. If you're gonna do like, if you're gonna do a waifu, this isn't the worst.
no. Yeah, because this was another one of those.
Like I still,
This was a a version exclusive one, right? Like this was exclusive to Black.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
so
yes,
glad I
exactly.
avoided it.
So glad I got that.
Gardevoir upsets me. Gothitelle does not. Gothitelle does not get enough traction. So for now, we're fine. That could change.
I don't
see
think
that
it will
happening.
because it's a Gen 5 Pokemon.
No, it's
Uh.
too late. Solosis, the white Pokemon version.
Yeah.
It's we'll get there. This line I have lots of thoughts on. As a starting point, it's fine.
Yeah, I get what they're going for. I do like the concept. Like, I really
Yeah,
do like-
he's a
really
little
do like-
cell. That's really cute. I
Yeah.
love the color
cell.
palette.
I love the color palette too. It's one of my favorites.
It's so good. Yeah, there is not much to say about the first form. The second form I
There's
don't
really not.
like that much. He
I
looks a
don't-
little frumpy.
It's cute. It is still very, very cute. I do wish it
it's
didn't like
got
It's-
that line.
stray from the
Oh
like,
my
the
god, Josh.
cell division.
It doesn't need to be there though.
It literally
Gosh, it's
does.
fine.
It's like it's like the cell division. It does need to be there. This is a
Selkie,
thing.
Selkie,
What?
you're not going to convince him on this.
Okay, like I know, but it does like for everyone else listening.
No, I
it
get
does
what
need
you're
to be
saying.
there.
I get what you're saying. It does.
But it already
It's
has the
literally
division
called
thing with
devotion.
the piece that's already separate.
You can
It's
do more.
fine. It's fine.
And give it more lines.
It's fine. It's fine. It's gotta go through some growing pains.
Okay, and then
because
we have I don't know how to
Reuniclus.
pronounce this.
Reuniclus.
Ranunculus?
Reuniclus.
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 Okay.
One of my favorites.
I
love it.
love this
Very-
lad. He's
Mm.
so much
I love
better
the
than Gothitelle.
It's
Okay.
it's kind of ridiculous how much better. He's so happy.
He gets to live his life. It's such a unique feeling for a design. Like I love it.
Yeah.
He's got his big brain.
This is one of yeah, it's just so good. It's so fun. The colors are
I
right.
just go out there and
I,
fight.
Yeah,
I love how
I
cute-
love
I love
everything
how-
here. Like his silhouette's just good. Like even how simplistic the body shape is really works since it's still like you consider the bubble part of his body, so it's just like yeah, everything works. It's good. Love this guy.
Yep.
I didn't realize we were at Gen 9 already, but
Ooh.
Oh, shut up.
I
Ducklet
can't
is-
wait to go to the next one.
Ducklet, real good.
Ducklet's
my
amazing. I love
Very-
Ducklet's design.
I adore Ducklet.
A great color palette.
Period.
Like, real fun silhouette. He's got
Real
it
burp
all.
energy. I love. He really does. Really, you can't. I'm
I
so
like to
upset.
I like to consider
So-
Ducklet similar to like a child
Salty,
actor
Soak this
where
up.
they peak young, you know, and they move on to like a producer role later in life rather than still acting. You know, that's what it feels like to me.
Enjoy this pain. We're gonna get. I don't care if people say, Gen. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
A queen. A queen.
What the fuck are those hands holding up its breast? Like this is
The big
not.
tits, we love it.
Don't say we.
It's not. Look.
I
So,
hate
I
this
like-
design.
Selkie,
Wait,
you keep
yeah?
saying fake tits to the point of like including it in your name. This is not fake tits. This is stuffing your crotch with a sock to make it look bigger. This is not fake. This is just like nothing. This is not like it's just like ooh, if I cup it like this, they look bigger. It's not real. There's nothing there.
I
But
like
it's there
hate
to
this
make you
because
think
it's
that
like,
there's something.
why did they switch to white? Like I know swans are white, blah blah blah. I get it, but like Ducklet had such a nice color palette, and to reduce it back to like white with just like one element having the yellow and one element having the blue feels really eh.
You know what's
I mean,
what's fun
I
about
get-
this? They saw the
Hmm?
they heard the tale of the ugly duckling turning into like the beautiful swan, and they decided to reverse it. They're
I
like,
will say,
no,
I
what if
do-
what if the duckling was cute and the swan was ugly? They didn't have to do that, but they were so brave to create this ugly fucking bird. Anyway, yes, Selkie, go ahead.
Defend this.
I do really like. I'm not fucking defending it. Fuck off. I do really like the concept that they were going for, like the ugly duckling
what?
into Swan Lake. Like
Uh,
I do like what they were thinking with it.
What's Swan Lake about this? This is ugly as shit.
That's all I can say. I do like what they were thinking of when they made it.
were they thinking of that?
I feel like that's
know, they
incidental.
have
Like you can read it as that, but that wasn't the intent.
Yeah,
It
no, because
With
like
the hairpiece, both the kind of like the design of the body.
No, no.
We're definitely going for Swan Lake.
it's like wow, I really miss Wingle right now. Never thought I'd say that. I really miss Pelipper. Really didn't think I'd be saying that.
I really hate
But you
how
know
this
what,
says
Swana?
despite
You did it.
their elegant appearance. Like what's elegant about this?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Whatever.
You added wings to your
Where-
hair.
where's
you
my
chopped off your child's
Where's my
arms.
ice cream Pokemon? There we go. Vanillite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cute. It just does not deserve any of the hate it gets. It's so cute. Such a good design.
Yeah, Vanillite's good.
Vanilla has a very good palette. I really do like this as like an ice type in the gen. I do think it's weird that they chose an ice cream motif, but I don't hate it. Like I think the design's good, but much like Sock Throw and Silg, that one, like they feel a little
Sigil.
weird within Pokemon, but they're still Pokemon enough to where it's like, you know.
It's the James Turner thing. Since he was the lead art design for Gen 8, and he designed this.
It tracks.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, no, the design's cute.
You can see, like,
But
the
there's
little
also
elements
like,
of, like,
not much
Galarian
to
Darmanitan.
say
or-
'cause, like they're all kind of the same but more.
Yeah.
One thing I kind of wanted was I've always wanted like different forms for Vanillix with toppings.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. When we get like a regional form, we'll get there.
Yeah, like I want like a
It'll
version that's
happen.
like like ice grass, but it's mint ice cream. Like that's what I want.
That's
Oh
a
my
good idea.
god. Like I agree, I get it, because again, we both know mint ice cream is like the best.
It's the best
but
one. Yeah.
Okay.
It is. But yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he's fine.
This is fine. This is my least favorite of them. The double scoop. I don't know.
It's the same but
It
more.
still works. It's just yeah. The straw is real weird.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck gets an ice cream cone is like, I want to stick a straw into this. Like, okay.
I mean, like I'd
That's
almost
a-
think it'd be fine if it was a waffle straw, like if it's there for aesthetic purposes. But because I've seen that before, but yeah,
I
it's
mean, it always just always remind me
it's-
like when you someone puts a flake into a
yeah.
I guess
biscuit.
you might be right with that.
Hmm.
I only read straw.
And here's the Pokemon that the Pokemon Company hates for some well, the pre-evolution.
Well, it got featured in new Pokemon Snap like a lot, which was kind of fun.
Okay.
You had to search for some of the forms, so like they brought it back for that. I know that wasn't technically them, but the people making that had a lot of fun with this Pokemon and the evolution.
Okay.
I like it. It's a fun idea.
This is basically the only deer Pokemon in the game because there wasn't one in Gen 2, which is a little tragic, but
Oh my god, you're such a hater.
I do like all these color palettes though. Like they all work.
Yeah, they're real strong.
Like Deerling's fine, but like Sawsbuck is where it's at. Like
I love
For
what they
sure.
were going for. I love every single form.
like
I love them all.
Yeah,
it
same.
feels bad because like the Pokemon Company actively ignores this Pokemon in promotional material and in like extra Pokemon material as well. Like
It's kind of hard to like. I get why, because like this was such a like tied to the gimmick of that gen.
yeah,
But
but it feels weird because like I know that this is a weird poll, but in the Pokemon card game, Sawsbuck has the fewest amount of printings in Pokemon.
Really?
Sawsbuck has only ever had 3 cards printed,
Okay.
like total,
that's weird,
and it's just kind of like
especially because there's 4 forms.
What? Yeah, it's
that's
like-
real weird.
what? Like there's more
yeah,
cards of Alakazam, and they weren't allowed to print Alakazam cards for like 15 years because of a lawsuit. That's a whole thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a shame because this is one of my favorite Pokemon designs. I really like it.
Yeah,
it's just,
like
it's so much fun.
Winter form is
They're
my
all
favorite,
successful.
but like I love the coat. The white even looks really good. Yeah, I love all of these. Like the color palettes are just good. Like
Mhm.
so much work went into this Pokemon to like make sure every single one felt good.
Yeah.
I don't know how
No, I
good the
really
Pokemon
like it.
is as a Pokemon, but
But it's fun. That's what
Yeah.
matters. And I'm glad. I was so happy to see it featured in Smash, and they also treated it again like kind of a mystery, where sometimes you'd have to really work to see these Pokemon, which is always fun.
yeah. Have they brought this Pokemon into like the 3D games?
You could probably transfer it. I don't think you could catch it naturally.
Oh,
In any of
that's a little
them.
sad, but
I mean, it would
Okay.
be hard to implement.
I
But
get
I get
it. But how do you feel about the Pikachu clone of the gen?
Not as cute.
God.
Okay.
It's
it's Designed to be.
it's like it's better than Pachirisu, but like it's not. I don't love Pokemon that are just like so white. it's I know, but like
Yeah.
It's cute enough. It's cute enough. It's better than Plus Minun. For me, okay, I'll say this. It's the most successful like clone so far.
It even has a unique typing.
I think they do
It's
better.
nice.
Yeah, exactly, which is real good. I think they do better.
I wish it
but for
felt
what it
more
is-
like a Sugar Glider instead of just a Pikachu clone, but
I can't. Every time you'd go into Shaking Grass and it was this instead of an Audino, and you're just like, because you have to like run around for the Shaking Grass to appear, it's always a disappointment. It's always disappointing. Like, look, I can't farm you for EXP. Why are you here? You're just here to be in my way. And when I see this Pokemon, that's what I find. Like, that's all I think about.
oh, that's reasonable.
This feels like it should have been in Gen 4 as well. This feels
Yeah,
kinda
there's so
Gen
much
4-ish.
black in the design. Like,
Yeah.
what about Carablast?
On its own, it's alright, but like as the evolution concept, genius. Well,
Oh, facts.
bit clunky, but like love the concept.
I like his attitude.
He just wants to be heard.
He does. He's a good boy.
Love the face.
But yeah, it's like his evolution's kind of where it's at. Like,
Oh, love
Yeah.
it.
It's
Beautiful.
really hard to look at these two Pokemon that we're going to see in a second where it's like they're so connected,
yeah,
Mm.
and they're not next to each other in the decks, and it's really weird.
which is weird. Yeah, that is weird.
But like a
Yeah,
design.
I like this.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I love the
It's
night
cool.
motif. Like,
What's its typing? Is it?
it's
It's
bug
on
steel.
bug.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, he's
I mean, that's
real good design. Not much to really say because it kind of just is what it is. It's like here, it's the night motif Pokemon, and boy, he looked like a knight.
That slaps. It slaps.
He's kind of just like floating around, but you know, it's fine. I do not like Fungus.
oh, we know.
I don't.
We've heard.
I
Very
don't like this Pokemon.
Fungus
love
among
the face. I love the face.
Fungus is fine. I prefer. Well, I'm not gonna go that far. I do really like it though. It's not.
I just
like,
don't really like the Mimic Pokemon. I understand
That's
mechanically
fair.
why they're there, but
I can't believe I involuntarily said I really like this. I like this. I don't dislike it. Like it. I don't have strong feelings either way. I think it's fun enough.
I prefer this
Yeah.
to its Evo. But
I don't know that I would go that far.
well, I just think the Evo is a bit too much.
That's too big for you.
It's
What
got
do
like
you?
it's got
I
3
love-
of the
You
Pokeball
can say it,
shape.
Josh. You can say it.
Don't worry about it.
You have to say it. It's the Pokemon.
Did you say it?
I give you permission. This is the one time.
Among Us.
No. It's looking kind of
God
sussy.
bless you, Josh.
But he's not looking sussy.
He's looking like he just got done working out and is very tired.
He's just bobbing
Like,
back
he's
from
got
the
the weights
gym. Like,
Yeah, he's got the weights in his arms. He's just like, yeah. I'm
back
really feeling this.
I'm really feeling it.
Oh god.
It's
I love the face.
it's fine. I don't like. I like this more than the first form. I'm never gonna use it. It's yeah. I don't know.
It's fine. What's a Frillish? Oh dear God.
You'll see that I like this
yeah,
one.
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, Silky. Hello, Silky. How are you today? How are you feeling here?
Male one. Alright, love the collar. Female one, love the frills. That's pretty much all I have to say.
Okay. So
I
you
do
like the
prefer Frillish.
tentacle Pokemon, right? That's the
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Frills. Fuck off.
I don't like the
I like them.
Evos. I don't like
I
the
prefer
mustache.
Skillis to Jealous.
You
at the
don't like
Oh.
the Pringle? You don't like the Pringle Pokemon?
You know, I prefer the Pringle mustache to the female one, actually.
Never. Look at the lips.
I don't like it. It looks weird.
It's
Yeah,
just so...
this is like,
Oh my god.
it's a fun typing. It's a real fun typing. No.
I
I
don't like the
I like it.
lips. The mustache at least looks a little bit better.
No, you gotta go for the...
No.
Selkie,
It's just so... I don't know the words. I want to say gaudy. I don't know why gaudy would work. I don't think it works there. It's just like
Gaudy
just
is
so
like,
there. Just like you
it's a
can't
lot.
avoid
It's a
looking at
lot.
it. It's a lot.
lot.
I
This
love it.
Pokemon exists. I'm not about it.
It's, you know what?
Oh man, Fane, do you like Love Disc 2?
I like it more. I prefer the sequel this time. Not by much. Its hands are weird. I do like Sunfish. I love Sunfish. This is not the Sunfish Pokemon I want. This is Selkie Sunfish.
Okay.
Do you
I
like
don't
this
like
one?
how. God, I wish it evolved from Love Disc. I do somewhat like it. I
That
don't like
is
how
weird that
says
it doesn't
that,
though. Like it feels like this should evolve from Love Disc.
It should.
Well, it's just
I
like Cacnea and Cacturne, or whatever.
Yeah.
it is.
Because like, it says that it hugs people with its hand fins, and honestly, I just
Which
find that
ones are
fucking
those?
creepy. They're creepy. I don't like that concept. That's creepy. But beyond that, I like the design.
What? But Selkie, it's the caring Pokemon.
It can care without being.
Yeah, but I
Weird
don't
with
like it saying one of its abilities is hydration. Is it sitting in your mouth?
No. Okay, so we have more successful Spinarak. I mean, we have Joltik.
Joltik's
Very
adorable.
I love
Absolutely.
Joltik. Like,
Joltik's so good.
Just a
it,
little
it
bit.
makes me actively look at Spinarak and go like, why do you exist?
Yep.
Gen 5 did you so much better. It doesn't have any extraneous design patterns. Like, he's just a cute little
Okay,
buggo.
okay.
They chose 2 colors and went, that's enough. And it is. He's got a...
I feel bad for Blitzel because Joltik exists.
Right? Yeah.
And
Facts. I threw the zebra out of my party for this lad. And even the evolution,
super
it's just like,
perfect.
oh, it's
I
Ariados but
know.
better.
if only the evolution of Blitzel was good. But you see this here, and I'm just like, yeah, you did it right. I gotta give it to you. It's not the electric type that I use, but it's still real good.
Right? Like, it doesn't have, like, all the annoying patterns that Ariados had. Like, I even like the weird watermelon thing on the back. Like, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
He's
We like water.
good.
This
I like
is a
this.
Pokemon for Sal. It's a good Pokemon for Sal.
Oh, no. I can't believe Sal was, like, the least popular character in that poll. That still upsets me.
I mean, you knew that was gonna happen.
I thought he would be higher than Dean.
Or Roswell.
Josh?
You know,
People are
no one
superficial.
commented that Roswell was their favorite. And I think that's funny.
Oh, Roswell has issues.
He's fine. He's fine. I hate him. Do you like Force Seed? Pharaoh Seed?
Again,
Wait,
it's better than what
Sal's
they did for
being
Gen
Dean.
2.
What?
Sal's at
Oh,
6.
interesting.
Dean's
That
at 4.
Oh, shit, really?
Oh.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, this is a much better version of what they were doing in Gen 4 with the, like, Pinecone Pokemon Pineco.
Yeah.
It's not, like, my favorite thing in the world, but, like, I do like the color scheme,
It's
and
neat.
it's an interesting idea.
Like my issue is that I think Pharaoh Thorn looks a bit too. I don't know. Mm,
Haas, Roswell are your number 1 and 2. That's trash. I'm sorry. Ferrothorn is. Uh, it's fine. People really
yeah,
like Ferrothorn.
it's fine, but I'm like, he feels awkward in a hard to place way for me.
Hmm.
Maybe a bit too War of the Worlds for Pokemon. I
That
don't
would be
know.
good.
It feels like Pokemon, but only because Gen 2 exists.
Oh, facts though. Okay.
Brian, if you actually believed in your opinions, you would have bought that game. You would have
my
bought the weird Kiwi game. Anyway.
So do you like
Clink
Hagagurimon? I mean
Love-
Clink.
I love the concept. I love it.
I like them more
Love the
than
entire line.
Magnemite.
Like a better Magnemite.
I know.
I think I like
look
the
at this.
faces.
I look at this guy, and I just think Digimon.
No, I know.
Mainly because
It is more that the facial expression, the faces, it's very Digimon. Yeah.
he reminds me. Oh, I'm cutting that out.
I
just
get
a little
it.
bit.
And I also, at the same time, I'm looking at this and I get why, like, it doesn't read fully as Digimon, but I get it. Because this is
Like
still, like,
it's
over-designed.
Digimon adjacent, right? Like,
Yes, yeah. It's Pokemon's take on Digimon.
and we get to see a lot of that in Gen 6. But I'm
We've
not a big
been
fan
seeing
of
all
this
of that.
evolution line. I like this more than like
Really?
Magnemite, but
Clink is a great starting point. Uh,
it just keeps going though.
it's a great starting point.
You don't like the rest of them?
What? I mean, I like Clink when I see it. It's a choice.
It just
like-
keeps going. Like this
I really
actually
like
just
this
looks like a
so much.
Digimon to me. Like the last one. It's got the weird spike thing. It's got a couple extraneous design elements that probably don't need to be there. Like
Look.
Cogs,
Selkie,
there needs to be more. Well, yeah.
if it wasn't like if it was like if the indents were both circles or both squares, I would like it more. But it's like a square and a circle, and like right here it looks like a weird nose, like it has two noses. I don't know. It's so much.
I love
Yeah.
it. I really like the concept. And I really like how they
It's-
add on more and like more details and more like parts to it. I just really like it.
This is one thing where like Gen 6 actually did it better
a little
with
bit.
Aegis Slash,
Yeah.
but we'll get there. We'll
Uh,
get there.
oh right,
This
the
is a
sperm
little
Pokemon.
bit too much. Oh, okay. I won't go too much into it yet. I like this Pokemon.
Okay.
I think it's real derpy.
I
But it's
remember I knew a girl in high school, and I just remember when this game came out, there was a solid week where she would complain daily about she really wanted to name this Pokemon Sperm, and the game wouldn't let her, and she never got over it.
I mean,
Fuck's sake.
So every time I see this Pokemon, I just remember her, and I'm just like, what a time.
Probably.
Tyson, I'll get back to you in a second here. Electric.
Yeah, these designs aren't great. Like
I
this,
never really knew what were they going for anyway.
like an electric eel.
Yeah.
So electric, I don't mind this so much.
Oh no, I don't like the circles.
The circles, like again, it's got the like little Sujolith eye.
It feels very Gen 2 in a negative way to me.
It's got like a little bit of like the whatever Sneasel's evolved form is, like that little headpiece.
Yeah, it's
That's got some of those lines. So yeah, I can see where you would get Gen 2 from this. Yeah.
I've never liked the designs of this evolution line.
So
I know why people like it gameplay wise, but like I've never liked this Pokemon like design wise.
This is one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm sorry. So I knew this was gonna happen with this one. I love you,
Yes.
I'm sorry. This isn't about its use in game. This is just a fun Pokemon. I hate what they did to it in the 3D games.
I just this is almost there for me. But I don't like how they have both the yellow and the cream color. I don't like the extra circles. It's so almost there.
I think it's cool. I think this, again, like Tyson said, this was my electric line of choice. I think this is just a really fun Pokemon. I like how this one should be standing. It should not be like floating and flying like the derpiest thing. I abhor what they did to this Pokemon because it went from one of my favorites to something I hate seeing every time. It just looks so awful in 3D.
I love that animation.
And here it's so much fun. No, that animation is so awful. Like, this looks like a fun, weird Pokemon.
Because I don't even dislike it, like, it's just not quite there for me.
It looks like one of those Windsong
Yeah,
things.
no, it's all the way there for me. It's all the way there for me. It's great.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not, because I love it.
Well, I don't like dislike it enough to be like, Finn, you're wrong. This design's terrible. It's just like, It's always been like, for me. Like,
LGO.
Do you like the aliens?
Yes, very cute.
It's fine.
I like the concept.
I like their episode in the anime. That's about it.
Oh yeah, that's a cute one.
I don't dislike them. I like the ideas. When I saw them, they were really cool, and that's.
If I remember
grown
correctly,
past that.
and I do remember correctly, I like the first evolution because it's kind of cute. It's a bit too Digimon for Pokemon, in my opinion. But then I just don't like the second evolution.
I like the
I like the second one more.
the kind of coat thing on the second one.
I kind of don't
I
like
like
that.
the Eon style. I like its style more, and they did fun with it in new Pokemon Snap again.
Okay.
They actually did use it in an interesting way where I'm like, okay,
Oh.
I'm appreciating them playing around with this, an ancient magic sort of thing.
Okay.
It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I like this design a lot more than the baby form. I like
Okay.
the weird hat.
I mean, I get it.
It's fun.
And then we
we're
have
gonna
the Ghastly, like the Ghastly line for this gen.
But they did it really well. I like the really like the line.
It looks really cute. It's like
Litwick
emo
is
done
really
right.
cute. I like how insidious they are in the anime. Where they were just like, we're gonna kill Team Rocket and it's gonna be fine.
Nice.
It's real weird that
sounds
was
fun.
an episode. I don't like Lantern's a bit weird to me because I kind of like him more than Litwick. I just like how cute he comes across.
Okay. It's not bad for sure.
Like I look at him and I'm
Love
just
this
like, because he doesn't have a mouth, like an actual mouth, I feel like I have to like project an emotion onto him, and I kind of like that a bit more. It's odd.
Yeah.
And I'm even like fine with the excessive amount of black on the design because it just like one, the black isn't that I mean it's oppressive, but it leads your eye to his eyes in a neat way.
Player.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that. It's not like Gen 4 where the black is just like spread out and it's weird and it breaks up the design in awkward ways. Like this kind of like leads your eye to the center.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I do like that.
Yeah. Chandelure
I like
is one Pokemon a lot of people love.
For good
People do indeed love Chandelure.
I mean, fighting
Okay,
it-
my hot take
fighting it-
is I'm just. Okay.
I like
It's
Lampet
just okay for me.
far more.
Yeah, me too.
It's a much more readable design. This is a bit... It's almost too much.
I get why people love it. It's just for me. It's like. I don't know. Lampin is better. For sure. I know I'm gonna be in that minority. Selkie, you are the mainstream one here. I mean, you typically you are.
Hmm.
Typically you do have those opinions, but like especially here.
Hmm.
Like I don't dislike this. It's just was never like.
I remember being a
I don't
little...
know.
Like with
get what you
Haunter,
mean,
I
yeah.
was disappointed when it evolved.
Oh, I get
It's
that.
it's not even that for me. It was just I was so shocked when I found out how popular it was because I was looking at it. I was just like, her. It was just that reaction of being like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool.
Yeah, like I don't dislike the Pokemon, but it's like, it's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got Axew, the mascot for the
Axew.
gen,
Yeah.
weirdly enough.
There we go.
Very, very cute Pokemon.
Yeah. I like his little tusks. He's got a really cute color palette. Almost Larvitar-like in
scarf.
terms of color palette.
Yeah,
But that's
exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fun. I love Axew. Super
Yeah.
cute. Fracture I adore as well.
Yeah, because I actually like this entire Evo line.
Uh,
Oh, I
weirdly
do
enough.
too, except for one major thing, but we'll get there. Fracture is great. The color scheme is good. It's kind of like what they were doing with Unpheasant, where it was like the green and the red, but it works better here.
Yeah. And this isn't
Like
one of
even
the
pattern.
this feels the least awkward out of the middle stage three stage dragon.
Hmm.
Like I actually
Yeah,
really like
for sure.
this one. Like yes, I could deal without the stomach pattern, but like it's fine.
Yeah.
And then we get Haxorus.
Again, because like you're fine with the stomach patterns and stuff on like Lapras. It's just like that. It's fine. Haxorus, such a tragedy what happened to it. I love Haxorus. I see it in 3D and I'm just like, stay away from me, please.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't need to be reminded of what was.
I
I
don't.
don't need to be reminded of what was.
I've never seen the 3D model. Probably a good thing.
It is.
that?
It is one of the most disappointing things. It's so ugly. They took something that looked really cool and were just like,
Oh, that's kind of sad because my last
Oh,
memory
yeah.
of Haxorus is actually pretty positive. Because he shows up in the currently airing anime.
okay.
Yeah, Iris shows back up and her Axew is now a Haxorus.
Oh, excellent.
So it's like, oh, okay. Like, like that was actually a real cool moment. I liked that a lot, but I do like Haxorus quite a bit.
I'll just say that, like, the shadowing on it, it's like.
Oh,
they
is it one of
really
those things where the
emphasize-
lighting engine?
They
Like,
really emphasize the chest and the stomach crotch area where it's just like,
oh no.
oh, okay.
Well, We got Cubchoo though.
Cubchoo is so good.
He's a cute lad. I like him. Good color palette, and the white isn't as dominating. It's kind of nice. I don't even mind the snot motif. Like it's fine.
Yeah, it's not that much in your face.
Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's endearing. And we have Toon Bear.
Then
And you like this one?
Blush.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cubchoo is
Good.
so cute. Beartic is so generic to me. I
Oh,
like.
he's good.
I feel like they
There's
should have
something wrong
done
with it.
more with like the shape of his head. I
Yeah,
don't
like,
want there to be
Cubchoo-
like a pattern on the body. Like I really
He's
don't
like
want them
the
to resort to
abominable
that.
snowman. He's
but-
good.
Cubchoo is just such a like
Oh, so bad.
really strong design, and like I don't get any of that from Beartic.
Yeah.
Like it feels like the same idea done by two different people almost.
Hmm.
I did post a picture of the 3D model of
Oh, why is he so
for your pleasure.
like
Yeah.
small?
I
Like I
it's
imagine
the,
like
the
his length
proportions are
being
wrong.
more, but him being hunched over like this makes him look so much more compressed in a negative way.
Yeah, it's real gross.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
No.
But Beartic is
Anyway.
weird. Like I like I like the simplicity and the body shape and the coloring.
The body shape's good, but the hair up and the head upsets me, and the beard is just like whatever.
I
Like,
kind
it
of
should
like
be
the
fun,
beard,
and it's not.
but they definitely needed to do something more with the head because he kind of just looks awkward the way that he is.
I feel
but-
like
Yeah.
it almost looks like a mountain. I feel like if you got a mega evolution, like there would be like icicles, or like it would be a volcano, one or
Yeah.
the two, and that's not fun.
No, I'm kind of
yeah,
glad that
anyway.
doesn't exist. He's like fine, but in a very like middle of the road way. Oh
It's-
god,
yeah.
lines. Caragonal.
Cryogonal is like one of those Pokemon where I'm just like, I really, really want to like this. I've tried so much to like it, and every time I look at it, I'm just like, get away from me.
It's a design.
It's kind of a lot.
This is
despite how
SMT in
small
a
the
bad
design
way.
is.
It's SMT in a bad way.
Yeah. Like the anime episode with Caragonal's really funny. Unfortunately, it's a joke that does not translate.
Okay.
So, like that episode just like is for no one outside of Japan. But I've never liked this
That's fine.
Pokemon's design. Like it's too much yet so little. Like it's kind of ugly to me.
Yeah.
It's Bronzor, but even more over designed. Like or Bronzon, whatever the disc form was.
Bronzor.
Yeah, not a fan. Do you like Shelmet?
It's the other side of Escav,
Yeah.
where it's just like it's
Um,
it's cuter than Carablast. Yeah, Carablast.
I like
By itself.
Carablast more.
Oh.
Carablast had such. He just wants attention.
He's just
And I
like
do wanna
he's
give it to
roaring
him.
at you, and I'm like, oh, look at him. This guy is like,
This one is like.
I don't like the weird pouty lips. I'm not a fan.
This is somebody who's been like trained for war in peace times. Like he thinks he's got everything, like he's got the status, but he's never had to fight. It's just too. Like I do want to punch this guy, and I'm not a violent person, but that's fine.
His evolve form, the ninja motif is interesting.
I
I like it.
I prefer Escavalier.
No, I like Excavalier too, but like that Common Rider motif though.
Jesus.
I really like this Pokemon.
I like them both a
I
lot.
do like. I like how he's like he got his armor stolen from him, and he's gone through some things. He's grown up, and now he's just like he's hardened by life. This is Shadow. I know it's like reference to other things, but like I could see like he has a dog somewhere.
It's
You give
he's-
him money
he's
for his
fun.
puppy. You give him money for his Lillipup. You know he has a Lillipup somewhere that he takes care of. That's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a cool design. How do you feel about Stunfisk?
I
Stunfisk
really
is a beautiful mess.
it is. Like I really like the Galarian form. I used it a lot, and it was just I loved it. But regular Stunfisk is alright.
I
That's
do
Weasel's
like it.
face.
I do like it. I do admit the Galarian form is a lot better because it's just funny. Because like it evolved in the only
Oh,
way
dear.
it could.
Uh,
However, I do like the original too. It's funny.
I think I prefer the original because I like the color palette
So-
more.
This is a fun mimic Pokemon for me. This is one of my favorite mimics. Is Galarian Stunfisk.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I get it.
I
I
like the idea
kinda
of the bear trap.
Don't like. I understand that his mouth is supposed to look like a Pokeball. I kind of wish the other colors like went with it a bit better. Because
But
like
then
the
it wouldn't
shock
be
of
the
red
same.
feels a little off. I understand why it's like that.
That's the. It's in caves.
I get it.
I didn't expect to like it
I
as
do
much
like
as I did. I love it, I really do.
I like the original more, to be honest, but
Hmm.
I do still like Galarian form, and I think it's a really fun idea.
Yeah, for sure. I just
Original
prefer
is
the
just
color
really
palette.
derpy. It's really funny in new Pokemon Snap when you feed it one of the apple things and it eats it, and it's just like this is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Oh no.
I want to like this line.
This is some of Darian's favorite Pokemon.
Oh my god.
I like the design. I've never used it, and I don't know that I ever will.
It's
I
alright.
want to so badly.
Like,
I really
as far
want to
as
use this.
fighting types go, I'm like, man, there are so much better fighting types. Like
I
design
like
wise,
the idea of,
I'm
like,
not
this-
that big of a fan of these designs. They're not even like bad. I'm just like,
I want to like an otter like fighting thing. Like it seems fun, but it's like that's all that it is, and I want more.
yeah, I'm not wild on the color palette. I'm not really wild on the silhouette, but it's doing nothing wrong.
Like I just wish it had the typing that whatever Metachan did.
Oh,
Like I think that
psychic
would have
fighting?
made me like it. Yeah.
Oh, I
and
kind of always thought
Metachan
that it
just
was. Oh,
No.
okay. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't really like
that's
this
what I
one that
mean.
much. Actually, I don't like the evolve form.
I like the evolved form, but I want it to be psychic fighting.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just fighting. It's that.
I've
Sulky, what
never
do you
really
think of
liked
this one?
Surprisingly, I've
Oh,
never
interesting.
liked it. Never.
Hmm.
It just, for some reason, it just doesn't jump out for me.
Okay.
Hmm.
You don't like this long, snaky lad?
Not really. No. Surprised, like it should, because like has the ribbon things in its hand and like
Yeah.
very flowy, but like it just didn't. I don't like it.
It's a little weasel, and I do like that, but I just wish it did more.
Okay. And then we get Druddigon.
Druddigon,
Druddigon.
the cute one.
I mean, cute's not the word that jumps to mind.
Look, he's like origami, but like somebody actually, if origami, like those paper lanterns were dropped into like nuclear waste and became a dragon, this would be him.
So I
The wings always remind me of Dandelion leaves.
I don't even dislike the design. I just think he looks out of place.
He does. This is a Gen 6 Pokemon.
Yeah, like
Um,
when you look at like the Gen 5 lineup, he sticks out really bad. And I don't even dislike him.
Really
Like, he doesn't
does.
have to, like, sure, are there like 5 spikes too many? Probably. But they're not even bad. Like, and the coloring's fun. Like, I do
Oh,
like his
no.
color palette.
The
I-
shiny is really terrible, Tyson. I agree. I hate the green
Oh,
and orange
okay.
with it.
I actually
but
really like his.
It's really ugly.
I know I don't comment on this, but I actually do like the eye and mouth shape on this guy. Like, he comes off as like
Okay.
far more cartoonier in a good way, like almost
Yeah.
Gen 1 like
Yeah.
to me. Just with a lot of spikes and harder edges, which isn't really Gen 1, but it's I don't hate
Yeah,
the design.
no,
I just think he looks
I-
a little bit out of place.
Yes. I agree he looks out of place. I feel like this should have been a line rather than a one-off.
This
yeah.
feels
But-
weird that it's a one-off.
Yeah, I don't dislike it. I do admit when we got the DLC for Sword and Shield and you could find this in the first one, it was one of those like, whoa, what is this thing doing here? And I just feel like it's always gonna have that feeling. It does really like stand out, and not necessarily in the best way, even though I do like it.
Because I find it difficult to even slot him into a gen in which he does feel the most actively at home. Because when you said like Gen 6, I could see
This is
him
the
like
closest.
is the closest, but I still feel like he would still stand out there. So I don't know, like,
He's got the Gen 7 angularness to it, like, but he doesn't have the like right tones for Gen
no,
7.
like his color palette's
Um,
off there. So it's like, I don't know where this
Yeah.
man belongs,
The
but I
col-
don't hate him.
No. He's just his own thing.
Yeah. And we got Golet.
Golett.
I really
really like
like
this.
Golet.
Golet's glad. He's a good one.
He's got a really cute color palette, like just real nice compressed
wants-
shape.
To do good.
I like him. But
He's
we know
really
where it's
trying.
at.
He's
Like
trying it.
Golug
Oh my
is
God.
just
Absolutely.
Go.
Absolutely.
Look. Golet's good.
No, he is. But you know, this is my favorite Pokemon from this gen, so he has
Like,
just such an
really?
eye-pleasing color palette. And even his patterns
does.
lead to the center of the design in an interesting way that doesn't feel cluttered. And like
This looks like a Digimon.
it does, that's why I like him.
I know.
I really like the ancient technology kind of aspect to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I
love-
saw
So,
him
like-
retract his legs and take off like a rocket, that was real weird.
So cool.
But
That was really funny.
I love
was-
that can learn fly.
I remember like playing the game the first time and then like I was gonna give a different Pokemon Fly, and then I saw that he could learn it and got very confused. And then they show you that in the movie, and I'm like, oh, thank God, now I know how this works.
Yeah, they do that in new Pokemon Snap, and I do like that the Behem are working on them. Like, it seems like they're related to each other in some way, which is really fun.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this Pokemon. Like,
It's real good.
we have
Fun
Pawnlard.
typing, too.
Oh yeah,
Pawniard.
for sure.
Pun. Yeah.
Pawn.
This wannabe.
Yeah. This is a Metabot.
Alright.
It's cute,
He's fine.
but yeah.
And then his evolve form definitely looks out of place. But you know what? They did cancel the Mega Man game that was supposed to come out around that time. So I understand that those designs had to go somewhere.
Oh my god.
I use this Pokemon mostly for full swipe. So that's my connection to it.
Okay.
This is like the scariest thing to fall. Like, if you're teaching this to false swipe and it's just blades, like, what does that mean? That's like a scary thought. Like, I'm gonna bleed you dry, but not kill you. Like,
Mm.
what? The,
it was
I'm
cool when he
terrified.
showed up in the XY anime. It was weird that he showed up in the XY anime, but hey, there you go. He had to get representation
Oh, why
somewhere,
not?
I guess.
Did you play like Super Mario RPG? Wasn't the characters look similar to this?
Probably.
I've never played Super Mario RPG.
I remember them being like something.
You mean
that looked
Geno?
similar to these characters. No, not Geno. There's like these Power Ranger knockoff
Oh, okay.
characters. I think it was Super Mario RPG. But anyway, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure this design was like guest designed by Inafune. I remember him like being on the list of guest designers for this gen.
Oh my god, that would make so much sense.
So like I look at this and go like, yeah, this is a Rockman boss. Like
Oh no.
that's why I feel like I look at him and I don't think Pokemon first. Like I think Mega Man. Like
No.
and not even in a bad way. Like I do like his design. Like he's like the modern Cut Man. It's fine.
Yeah, Sword Blade, so he's in Xenoblade Chronicles too.
Yeah. And then we have Bouffalant.
I love Buffalon.
It's cute.
It's adorable.
It's a funny gimmick, that's for sure. I'm hesitant to say that I like him more than Tauros, just because he has more of a design than Tauros.
I like him more than Tauros, I'm sorry. I know,
Same.
but like, there's so much more personality here for me.
Like his body shape is more pleasing. Like it's not just like just a bull. Like this is still a designed
Yeah.
creature. But he still has like a really normal earth tone color palette, which is of course good. But
Earth tones.
it's fine. Hey, I haven't been like harping on that this gen, so
You haven't? I've noticed that.
Well, because this gen doesn't like offend in the same way.
it's facts. We have the good bird of the gen. Good bird.
Oh boy.
Look at this bird.
I do love
Big.
Brocklet.
Look at it, he's so cute.
He's very happy.
Look, he's got his head
He's very
tilted because he doesn't
fluffy.
know.
It's good.
I'm just like, what? Okay. He has a good color palette. Like, got the primary colors, but they're washed out in like a nice way.
That's-
I
That's a
like
fun Pokedex entry. I like that. That's fun. That's cute.
Aw, a sad boy.
He's a very sad boy.
And this I love. This is one of my favorite flying types. I love Wargle.
Yeah, Braviary is extremely good.
It uses like the primary
Yes.
colors in like a non-intrusive way. Like it just looks good. The
Yeah,
silhouette's
it's a
nice.
striking design.
Like fucking
It's like
amazing.
it's like it's hard because we saw Mega Pidgeot and it's just like, okay, this isn't so bad, but you see this and you see like what they're doing with the colors and the stripes here, and it's just like,
It's
oh,
so much better.
yeah, no, they took it too far. Like for Omega, it's okay, but like you look at this and you're like, no, this is refined. This is good.
Yeah, this was the reason why I chose white over black.
That's fair. That makes sense.
I was
You
like, I
don't
get
want
my
the diaper
bird.
baby. You don't want the diaper bird.
Okay,
We'll get
I don't like the
we'll
vulture.
get there, but we have to do the Hisuian Braviary as well.
Oh right, that's a thing. Give
It
me
is a
one.
thing, and I also really love it. I'm so happy that I got my shiny version because I really like the color scheme for the shiny. I love the
Ooh.
green.
Okay. So, this lad. He has a much more subdued color palette, like bringing it down to basically just gray and white, which I don't mind, because the purple is a fun addition. I actually don't like how big the mane is. I think that's my only issue. I like I prefer the original crest, but the this goggle looking thing is really neat. But I almost think
It's
the
fun.
big mane kind of takes away from it a bit. But I don't hate it. So
It makes more sense in game because like it really emphasizes the goggles, and it looks like they kind of like they just go together.
okay.
I don't know. There's something about the shape of it that like it plays off of it really nicely in game. Here it's a little bit much. It's kind of like Ursa Luna, where there's something about the shape. Maybe it's not even the shape. It's just like how they chose to like highlight the colors that I don't like. Where here it's a little bit more flat, and the other one's a little more shiny.
Yeah.
And I don't like that
So
shiny gloss.
I prefer the size of the mane on regular Warble.
Yeah.
And I feel like you probably could have kept the hair short and the goggles still this big. Because it almost makes the head look top heavy. And that's not an issue that regular Braviary has.
It is. I think it's because they kept it to the snowy region, so they wanted to like give it a bit more fluff.
I get it, but I get it,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. It's still a decent like regional variant though. I do not like Bumblebee. Like
Yeah.
I know that people are like, "Oh my god, it's a human skull," but like that doesn't save the design. Like it's still ugly. It's still ugly.
It's not that.
I don't
I
like
do like-
this.
I like the energy, because it's like, don't I look scary? And it's just like, no,
No. Just slap you aside.
no,
Like,
yeah, and that's kind of fun. But I'm not a huge fan of this line.
no, like it's just man,
I don't like the category as diapered. I don't like that is the category for it.
I just don't like either of these. Like I kind of prefer Fiero and like Spearow and Fiero as opposed to these two. Like
Mm.
and I'm not even like that big on Fiero.
Mandibus is just like, I don't care.
Like
I
like
really
maybe
don't
it's because
care.
I like Wargle so much that like this is the other like
Yeah.
version exclusive, and I'm like, I just like don't like that at all. Like in comparison to my Big Bird.
It's having heavy Flintstones vibes.
I mean,
Yeah. But like
it's a living.
I'm not that into this.
No.
It's for someone.
Yeah.
More. More's fun. Josh, you can say it.
Okay. So
I'm good.
I feel like you could keep the watermelon lines if you got rid of the weird tubes. Like you can have one or the other, but I hate that they're both here.
Look. I'm fine with the tubes and the tail's a little much for me. I think that's the thing that I'm like,
What, not the Gatling
I
gun
get it.
arms? I know they're
Those are
exhaust
fine.
ports.
And I really like the fire tongue.
Oh
I
no,
think
that's
that's really
good.
fun.
That's good. I actually like his overall silhouette, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
like with the tubes and the watermelon lines, it feels busy on the body in a way that doesn't complement the face, because the face is so simplistic.
Yeah.
So it just feels odd to me.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. I'm almost a fan of this. It is weird that this is a one-off.
Yeah.
It's connected.
Because it's connected to Durant.
I mean, I don't like Durant though.
No. I don't hear these.
I'm trying to I'll wait for it to load. I don't dislike Durant, but it feels like it's sort of the whole. No, not even. I guess a little the Seviper and Zangoose thing, where it's like they're doing that again.
Yeah, but like those designs are so much better than these.
Yeah,
Like Durant feels very derivative in a bad way.
I guess, yeah. They could have definitely done something more interesting with it.
Like his
rather than
silhouette's
just being like,
really
steel ant. There you
plain,
go.
and the extra design
Yeah, no,
elements are
that's the biggest
really
issue.
plain.
It really doesn't help when we have Leaven
Yeah.
already, and that's a really fun
Yeah.
silhouette.
So I'm not a big fan of this. I always forget that there are 2 3-stage dragons in this gen.
Oh yeah,
Because I like Axie so much more than this lab.
I like these.
But I don't
okay.
dislike this
prefer
line,
this
but
line.
it's always it feels weird that there's 2 in this gen.
Dano is great, or Dino, Dino, I don't know. Dano, I'm just gonna say, is I like him. He's my favorite of them. I like how like derpy
I like
he
yeah,
is.
he's
Just
he's
very
happy to be here.
confused.
He doesn't know where here is,
Yeah.
but he's happy to be here.
No, he can't see anything, but he's very happy. I do like that.
The second Evo is just more.
Zealous is a little. It's more. He's still super confused.
He's a little more vocal about it now, but
He has that extra head. The extra head is new. It's screaming. It's like, how did I get here? And the original one's still just like, I don't even know what's happening right now. But you know, it's not terrible.
no, and the color palette's kind of nice. And hey, they got rid of those
Yeah.
weird patterns that I wanted to complain about on the first Evo, but decided to hold my tongue. So
Oh my god. Trash. You were so kind to Gen 1 when it comes to those things, and then every other gen, you're just like, why does it have extra design? Like, why does it have a pattern?
it's that
So
it just
hateful.
adds more. In Gen 1 they're there, but the designs are so like doesn't have any extraneous elements that I can like almost forgive on some of them. I mean, I like complained
Fucking
about
Gen
them
1.
on Ivysaur.
Yeah, the good one.
It's fine. How do you like
Anyway, we have-
Hydreigon?
I love the concept of Hydra. Like, I'm just like,
This is a weird fucking Pokemon.
it looks weird as hell, but like,
It's like the whole tank thing is kind of interesting.
I actually kind of
It's
hate the
just, like-
wings.
Yeah, it's very much like this is the store brand version of Giratina, and I'm just like, I don't know. I want to like this so much more than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think when it came out, I really liked this design. But I also was like, could never be bothered getting it for myself because by the time you get it, it's so late in the game, and I already have my team that I love. So
Yeah. It's unfortunate. We have Larvesta.
Larvesta.
yeah, Larvesta.
He's
I like him.
fine as a stage 1. Like it's like I see, like I see where we're
What-
going with
very-
this.
He's like, it's on the verge of being edgy, and it's not.
Yeah,
love the shiny blue eye.
yeah, it's striking.
Mm.
But that's okay because we have Volcarona, which is like
Yeah,
a
Fucking
very
gorgeous.
very good design. I like Volcarona.
Volcarona is great.
Like adds just to the plethora of good bugs this gen.
Mm.
Yep. Gen 5 just got it right with bugs. I don't know what they were on, but they were doing it good.
I don't know. Is America known for their bugs? Like,
Yeah, this would be like, I don't know. Australia certainly is, but
no, I can't wait till for that gen.
oh god.
But yeah,
this is
Volcarona
a
has
really good design.
yeah, it's the Mothra Pokemon, good silhouette,
Yep.
good color palette, pretty good.
Badass design.
Just real good. Like, fuck this gen. the first trio of this gen. Yes. The Three Musketeers. You know what?
They are.
Okay. I like this Pokemon. I know that
I
other
was
people
curious.
don't. I really like him. He has a great color palette. I don't even mind the like little black
They
like specks. They're pretty good. I love like the chest fluff. Very regal. I like them.
so so
Well,
yeah.
I like
they
two
they
of the
really
three.
like this color scheme. They really like this color scheme this gen with the blue, and the cream and the white. I really like it.
I mean, it's a good look, so
I
don't
think-
even mind.
I think people might have issues because you look at like the Gen 2 dogs, and it's like they're very regal and they seem refined. These ones are very like they're refined in a derpy way, but I like that about them.
So I really like them because of how refined the designs are, actually, because they've boiled down the design elements to a point that I really like them. Like, I still feel like the legendary dogs are a little too much, but I like how few design elements
I
these
like
Pokemon
that.
have going on. Like, I like
think,
that a lot.
I think the thing for that is it makes those ones feel like legendaries, like they feel out of place, but in a way that still says Pokemon. Whereas these ones feel very much like here's the trio of this gen, which is not a bad thing. They're definitely simpler, but like if this was just like a regular Pokemon, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. Whereas if the
Yeah.
other ones were regular Pokemon, I'd be like, really?
I guess that's what I really like about
But I do like
these
this.
guys is they're just they're good. They're good.
no,
Granted,
they're
my
simple.
my
They're-
favorite
they're-
of the three is Terrakion, because he's
Okay.
Of course,
he's
of course.
you know he's
Wha-
big.
Yeah, he's actually shorter than
Shut up.
Cobalion.
He's big.
And his weak.
And I love his color palette. Like, oh, nice, like washed out earth tones with a shock of orange. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
A nice,
I'm definitely gonna have
simple
a hot
like
take
design. I love it.
Selkie, what's your favorite of the three?
Do you have to ask? You know it.
Okay. What do you feel about this one? What do you feel about this one? Where would you rank it? Yeah.
I think I actually rate it high above Cobalion, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then we're all represented here.
Yeah.
Because this is my least favorite of the three.
My boy.
I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not terrible.
This is
The
my least
eyes are
favorite of the
weird to
three.
me.
I don't like this one
Terrakion's
that much.
eyes are so weird to me.
He's a grumpy
I
grandpa.
do like the eyes. That's actually why I like him more.
I like Veracruzing.
Love it.
It's again, I like my grass type Pokemon.
Yeah.
I like how regal this one is. I don't care. I like it. It's good.
I mean, I rank these high amongst the trios because I really like their gimmick, and I like how they're just not over designed monstrosities where they feel like, same with the Reggies, where like they've boiled down those designs so much.
Yeah. So Selkie, this is my favorite of the three as well. So we're good here.
Oh my god. Okay. How do you feel about the gyms?
I do like Cobalion as well. They were weird. They've grown on me more.
I like the other
so-
forms that they've given them.
Their other forms definitely saved them. I don't
Yeah,
like
I
their
did
other
not
forms.
like this trio when they were first introduced.
I don't love their other forms. There's one I like. We'll get to that one. It's not this one. I think the bird looks fucking weird. But
Oh, why does he have boob armor
think I
and a
remember that.
weird belly button?
Hang on, I gotta
Right.
see it.
I don't like this.
Oh,
I don't like it.
It's the red rocket sticking up.
No, no.
Oh, Ian, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream.
perfect timing.
I don't like
They
it.
just
The
have so
only
many
one of these-
extraneous, like, it's the stuff I don't like in a lot of the legendaries, where it's like, and what I really liked about, like, the Three Musketeer trio is just like, no, they're supposed to be special, so draw more on them.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like, except now these feel a
Thunderous?
bit more copy-pasted.
Thunderous is probably my favorite, even though I'm pretty sure it has like the least use. Like as far as like its other form, I think its other form actually makes sense to me.
Yeah, the dragon
Uh,
look.
Yeah. I really like this one. I don't know. I think he's cool.
Yeah, I don't really like
the
the
rest,
base
I
Jin
know it's-
forms, but I like this
No.
dragon form quite a bit. He's pretty alright.
Yeah, the dragon form
Yeah.
for me is pretty cool. I've only grown to like it now because of Arceus and using it in there, where I was like, oh no, this is actually a pretty fun design. I like the floating aspect of it a lot more than the base forms. It just looks cool. It looks like it's being held up by its arms, which is fun.
Oh, and we finally get
Where?
to the...
Oh, I forgot that they don't have.
yeah, they split
We
them.
don't have all of them together.
No,
it's so weird.
we have to do the legendaries. Reshiram,
Reshiram,
My favorite of the two.
pretty good.
so these are my
I'm a-
favorite two legendaries for box art, like legendaries.
I am so shocked. Josh, can you explain why?
They're monochromatic, which is great.
course.
And they don't have a lot of extra design elements comparatively to a lot of the other modern legendaries. Yes, I'm predictable.
So, I do like how when they use a move, they light up one color. I like
yeah,
how Reshiram
I
lights
like
up
that
red,
a lot.
and I do like that Zekrom lights up blue. It's really nice. I do really like Reshiram. I think it's a strong design.
I think they're both really
Um,
strong.
They're both really good. They feel legendary. It's like basically I look at these two and they feel like as if you took the legendary dog trio from Gen 2 and made them monochromatic. Like they kind of have
Yeah.
that vibe to it.
Like I love the
um,
monochromatic look. Granted, I do like
So
Zekrom
Zekrom is
more,
mine.
but Zekrom looks more
Same.
like a Digimon to me, and not in a bad way.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care. When his tail lights up blue, it's cool.
Oh, he's real cool. Like, ugh. Like even I don't even think
Zekrom's
there's
a
a
good
gaudy amount of lines on the design comparatively to like Gen 4, but
No.
they're just good. They have really cool silhouettes. I'm a sucker for monochromatic shit. Like, I get it. Like I'm predictable.
I really
understand.
do like Zekrom. Yeah.
And then they put Landorus here. That's so okay.
Such a We're
His
doing
Jin
things
form
differently in
looks
Gen
bad.
5.
I don't like the log hair.
yeah, this is everyone's favorite. I don't care.
His
It's,
tiger form looks fine, but I don't like the patterning. So
Yeah.
I don't like how he's
He's
trying to do the
looking at- I
DreamWorks
don't-
space to me. That's a little weird.
I was just gonna say, I'm disappointed in him for doing that. Does he look a little bit like Winnie the Pooh if you took away the hair?
Oh my god, stop.
Because that's what I'm saying now.
Oh no.
And I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah.
Okay.
The white in the back, it's like Katamari Damacy, the one.
Oh, the
dude.
dad. Yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
the guys.
The
Yeah,
weird fucking head.
it's
He
odd.
does have that hair.
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
Tyson. I love that about the legendaries, and I love that about this gen. It's really well designed.
It's like it's the best gen or something. I mean,
You're right. Kyurem's a good lad. I feel bad for it. It doesn't know what it's doing.
I love the concept of it. Like it's just like a husk of like what was left over from the
Yeah,
dragon breaking apart.
it's fun. It led to one of the funniest lines of "I didn't know that Pokemon could fuse," where it just feels like this is a toy advertisement.
Hmm.
It's
And I'm
cool.
still waiting for when Pokemon actually start fusing, like just normal ones, because it'll happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Look, they've started
yeah,
running
so-
down. Like this was the point where they started running down the list of gimmicks that Digimon had, and was like, Digimon died as a franchise, so we can pick this up a bit, and not even in like in an
So-
insulting way, like.
I prefer Black Kyurem. I hate the tease with the original dragon. I want to see it so badly.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if we get a
So-
legendaries gen for
Oh, no, I know.
Gen 5,
No,
That'd be
I'm
cool.
so hoping for that.
but I
But
do,
yeah, I do like this
like the
Pokemon.
fusions. They're neat,
They're fun.
and they actually feel like they were designed to like be like this.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's cool. I do really like Kyurem though. Like he has like the
yeah,
tattered
Base
look
Kyurem?
I love.
Yep.
And then we have this.
Little tryhard boy.
I-
Little tryhard.
I do not
I
like
like
this
him,
key art for
but he's a
Keldeo.
lot.
I do not like it. I don't like that he's shaking his ass for the camera.
Okay, that's really bad. That's funny.
Beautiful.
No, it's gotta show that it's water.
Look, they
Which
even
doesn't help.
define the ass. It's weird.
I don't like the line break because it's very awkward.
Mm.
I
If
don't
you're
like
not
base
paying
form
attention-
Keldeo. Like, I do not like this design.
No, I don't either. I do like the other form.
His
though.
other form is like, it's good. I like it a lot. The horn is like, 'cause I do not
I
like the
remember it.
horn. The weird like organic looking thing. I don't like it. I don't like the way his mane looks. But resolute form, I'm like, okay, we got there.
Okay. That's
He's got a unique looking horn. I like that he has the weird, like, hair clip with the other three colors to represent the other, like the trio. Like, it's kind of cute.
Yeah. He's all grown up now. He's still a
Still
little
Twinkie, though.
baby.
still Twinkie.
Yeah,
I
but I
mean,
don't like. It's not weird in this artwork.
Mm.
It's weird in the other one.
Oh god.
he's
Selkie.
fine. Selkie.
Selkie.
Yes. My favorite, like, what's probably could say it's my favorite legendary of all time, to be honest.
What?
That makes so much sense.
I mean, can you blame me? Look at it.
Look at
It is
Zekrom.
good.
Okay.
It's very good. I agree, Selkie, but it's still like it's so predictable. I can't.
It's just, I love it. I love both
Feel
of
about
them.
the other form.
I
You like both of them?
I prefer Arya
You like
to Pirouette.
okay. Pirouette, I
you
look at it
love
and
both.
if I'm remember, yeah, the red hair, like
Hmm.
I don't know. This makes me think of somebody putting their hair up to do yoga. Like I just, it's fine.
Well, this was the more
I
dance
don't really
form,
like
wasn't
that
it?
much.
I loved in the anime they gave it a transformation sequence.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
That was a
actually.
lovely time.
Oh, it's not the last one in the decks. Okay.
Yep. Genesect.
With Genesect is the last one. Now this is a Digimon.
I mean, okay, look.
I don't I
Yes.
don't say that in a demeaning way, because I kind of really like Genesect's design.
I love Genesect.
It is cool.
It feels fun in a Mewtwo sort of way, where it's like this thing is like some weird experiment.
Like gone awry. It's fine though, because he's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love like this Pokemon. Like I love the sleek look. It's very like 90s mecha in a fun way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, it does make Durant look worse. I feel like if Durant was a Gen 3 Pokemon, it would be more acceptable, but it's not, and there are two other ants that are more interesting.
Facts. Oh, and like if we do get like an Arceus thing for this gen, like we'd probably see him like not
Oh, I'd love to see that.
as a
Yeah.
not as a robot.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
But you know, they're probably gonna skip Gen 5 for that and do a Gen 6 one
Hmm.
that takes place 3,000
fuck
years
you.
earlier, so that you can see the
Fuck
guy
you.
like.
Well, okay, but that's the thing. Gen 5 already has the 3,000 years ago shit in it, which is like. God, the Pokemon universe and lore is so complicated. I can't with it. But I do really want to see what the Abyssal Ruins were like. There's so much fun shit in Gen 5. There's so much potential.
Yeah, they'll never go into it, but.
I know. And I'm salty about it, but
But this is my favorite like gen decks for sure. Like, are they all hitters? No, but I love the design philosophy behind a lot of this.
it's like if they were gonna do it, what they did, what they're like, we're doing all new Pokemon. This was such a strong showing for that.
Yeah.
They really needed it to be this strong, and it was. And I know people who were upset. And to be honest, I really like Black 2 and White 2's mix of old Pokemon with all of the new ones. Like, it felt fresh.
Yeah.
In a
I
way
know
they
that people
hadn't in a
didn't
long
like
time.
that you couldn't catch old Pokemon in the base game.
Yeah.
I really liked that, because to me it was like, I have to interact with the new stuff, and I like how it made it feel like I was playing a new Pokemon game, because I didn't like how in like Gen 6 and Gen 7 I ran into more old Pokemon than I did new Pokemon, and I'm like, if I wanted to play like Kanto again, I could just replay Kanto.
I feel like it was worse in Gen 6, but yeah, no, I know what you're meaning.
I don't know, the first Pokemon
Gen
I run
s-
into in Gen 7's a Ladybug.
Oh, God.
It feels bad.
Yeah.
But it was a lot worse in Gen 6 for sure. But that's what I appreciated
It was
about Gen
Gen
5, is I felt like I was
It's
playing
just a
a new
reaction.
Pokemon experience, and I've never felt that again.
It felt the most like when I was first playing Pokemon, like this is what I wanted out of it. Like it felt like the evolution of the series.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, "Oh, but this one is 3D."
Oh, fuck.
And
It's the
it's
worst.
just, oh God, I'm so bitter still. I'm so bitter. I'm so excited to take out that resentment on Silky's favorite gen. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm already looking. I already see
Crying.
650. I already see 650, and I'm just like, you disappoint me. You made me not choose the grass starter for the first time ever. I hate you. Even if you start off okay. But we'll get there.
Right?
We're gonna
Well,
let
look
this build
forward
up.
to next week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed looking back on the best gen. It never gets this good again. But that's okay.
I disagree, but that's okay.
We'll see
get
you guys
there.
around.
We'll get there.
Facts.
You all have
Bye.
a wonderful night.